But we're gonna start it off with a dope hotness run of Yoshi's Island. First time ever shown at MMC by our boy Trihex. Let's get it going, guys. Let's make it happen. I'm gonna pass the mic over to Spikevegeta and GlitchCat. They're gonna make it happen. I'm excited for this.
Cool if
Yeah, swing in. No, you can set up however you want. Don't let us get you
back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go eat.
Good luck on breakfast.
Tell us about Golden Yoshi's Island real quick, though. What's the difference between this and regular Yoshi's Island?
So, Golden Yoshi Island is the most popular Rom-Hack of Yoshi Island so far. Nothing different in the physics. Same great physics, same fast Yoshi action, shoot eggs, make eggs, etc. Just that now there are 38 all-new levels. And what's really rich about that is that in the original Yoshi Island, all the enemies, it's a very resource-heavy game, so all the enemies and whatnot were only used one time. Like, there's generally a unique trait introduced per level throughout the game. And so a lot of things only get used in one particular way. So it's really easy to make new inventive levels by taking those same one-time appearance enemies and using them a different way. So you got a lot of unique variety going on in the entire game. And it's much more, I would debate more technical actually than vanilla Yoshi Island. You got way more of the glitches going on here.
Word?
Red coin duplications, just way more egg-heavy levels. Like I'm probably spitting out like 24 to 40 eggs per level at any given time. The high intensity, high action. So yeah, it's gonna be a really, really good time.
Cool.
You want to tell us a little bit about ways that people can basically crowd control this run?
Oh boy. So yeah, gotta get some love for the incentives and whatnot. So throughout this run, you can donate $10 to force me to immediately get rid of eggs. As you know, whenever I'm Yoshi and I'm walking around and whatnot, I can have up to 6 eggs with me. Game's really simple. I take enemies, I eat them, I poop them out eggs, and I can shoot them. So I can have up to 6 eggs with me at any given time. So that's my resource, right? So you guys can donate $10 to force me to stop what I'm doing right now and just fire them in the air. And now also my eggs.
And that is $10 per egg.
At any given time, just shout out whenever you want me to do it, I'll get it done.
Yeah.
We will.
If you want the run to come to a complete halt, I know a staple here is the oven mitts. So I have... I didn't want to do it. If you want to see me completely spaghetti everywhere, you can force me to wear oven mitts for a minute, and I'll try my best to not completely fall into the nearest pit. And then, what's the other one here? Oh yeah, the control upside down, right?
Controller upside down.
Are you good at this, by the way? Can you do this when you play your...
When they reverse my controls in crowd control, it's really easy, but then when they go back, it's really hard.
Yeah, so this is a lot, honestly. Because I have way more than just run and jump. I have run, jump, shoot, and aim. So it's like, this will be LOL hilarious. So, let's make that one steep though. Let's make that, oven mitt's gotta be like oven mitt and upside down control's gotta be expensive. This is gonna be
50 a piece maybe?
Yeah, sure.
I have oven mitts at 50.
Done and done.
Okay, cool. I can roll with that.
So, upside down, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want for upside down? 25? Do you want to make it bigger than that? Like 100? 100? So 10 per egg, 50 for oven mitts, 100 for upside down.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, and don't worry. And I know, chat, you're probably wondering right now, well, I don't know which levels are the egg-intensive ones. Don't worry, I'll make it easy for you. I'll let you know which ones.
He pretty much always wants them.
I will let yeah, a lot of them I really want the eggs, but I'll let you know like the top 5 as I get near them that are like really, 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 really. I literally have the route egged out to where I come in with eggs. Egged out.
I didn't route it out, I egged it out.
And then, let's see, what else is there to cover here? Probably one small thing you would like to know is that, because level 1-1 is going to start off very intense with like what's called a red coin duplication. So real quick here, if you don't mind me explaining real quick. In 100% in this game, you start with 10 stars, that acts as your HP. Your goal is to get 100%, so you need to get to max HP, 30 stars, which requires not getting hit at all by any of the enemies to maintain and acquire 30 stars. Throughout the level, there are red coins that are hidden well, and then there are 5 flowers that are hidden really well, so or difficult to access to. So you have to get the 5 flowers, 50 points, 20 red coins, 20 points, and then have max HP, 30 stars, to total to 100. However, what's unique here, well, not unique to Yoshi Island, is that the red coin flying shy guys, you can take them, spit them away, walk away, despawn, respawns, grab that coin, get another coin, and it counts in real time as 2. So you can duplicate red coins to skip what is probably a slower red coin elsewhere in the level. And you'll see me do that a lot. And you're going to see me do that really aggressively. And you can do that, like, in some cases you can do what's called double duping. You can, like, do it twice before either of them despawn. Sounds a little complicated. Forgive me if I made it a little too wordy for you, but just be ready for a lot of that going on in the level really, really quickly here. Not to mention you got 2 really sick auto score skips coming in with a 3-8 and in 4-6.
Let's get to that when we get to it. Let's get started.
Let's get started then.
Yeah, let's get started. Woo! We ready? Alright, let's count down. Let's go. Well, you gotta drink the Red Bull first. Gotta drink the Red Bull first.
Yellow edition.
Yup.
I like yellow. Does everyone have like a favorite Red Bull we've drank this week?
Blue. Orange.
Well, I haven't had blue yet. I've liked both yellow. There's a sugar free.
Where's the red Bull?
What?
You want me to take this?
I wouldn't know.
Sugar free. I didn't know.
I wouldn't know if blue is good because Pooh drank all of them already.
Yeah, I'm about to say Pooh has been hoarding blues.
I had a stash of blue that I haven't been letting go. Yeah, let's count down, y'all. Woo! 3,
2.
Wait.
2,
2,
6, 12, 19, 2, 1, go! Again, it's going to be myself and GlitchCat reading your donations off. Again, guys, it is $10 to get him to immediately throw away an egg. I just got a donation, and I am going to wait a second to read that one. But yeah, at $10 per egg, you can get him to throw it away. He can have up to 6 eggs at once. So if you want to get rid of his entire stash, you got to donate $60 or up to. Again, it's $50 to make him play with oven mitts on, and $100 for him to flip the controller upside down.
Yeah, those are really, really bad too. Like, I'm going to cry if those happen.
So
you should do them.
So real quick, Kenjamin, I want to thank you for the $20 donation. No message, but we appreciate your generosity. And I have one more donation here. I'm just going to wait just a little bit to read that one.
Ooh. Ooh, anticipation.
Like a strategy on my part, right?
So in level 1-1 already, it's going to be really, really intense. I already did a single dupe.
Oh. I gotta tell.
Second up.
Who stomped the Red Bull? We do want to talk about real quick too. Wait, just read it. Yeah, no. We want to talk about. We have some prizes here today as well. A $25 donation today will enter you in for a signed Yoshi's Island cart, a signed Mario Masters Colosseum poster. Oh my gosh, what was the other one?
50 or 25?
No, the 25.
Blanket.
And a blanket, a throw blanket.
I love blankets.
There's all. Me too.
Yeah, dude. They're real warm.
Me too. Also, there's the there's tons of other great things. If you donate $50 throughout the entire week, you'll also be eligible for our grand prize as well. You want to read that? No? Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that one's pretty solid. Actually, I believe we're switching off on this. So I believe we have fixed the accident. Okay. And GlitchCat is your choice whenever you want to read this.
Let me see what it says.
From now on, we'll just read them as soon as they come in, so y'all gotta time it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, you think we should do it now? Alright, look.
Limit 3. Yeah, you can go for it now.
Alright, this is early game. Mad Knight Pass with a $100 donation.
Woo!
Keep it up, everyone. Pooh should finish Yoshi's Island sometime. Seamine, use this to add oven mitts and blank 5 eggs.
Oh, man. Alright, okay.
Alright, 5 eggs need to go away right now,
wait.
along with your mitts. Alright,
I'm already out.
charity, everyone.
Charity.
Alright,
Now,
so
real quick, while you're putting this on, do you keep eggs between levels?
you do, yeah,
do?
yeah.
Okay,
Which is
between
why
all-
you have the egg routes are so important.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my
That was a
God.
very important egg route.
What do I even?
And that is for 1 minute you have to play.
These are so stiff.
You want me to time?
Please.
All right, we got Allie here on timer, on 1 minute timers.
I can't even use the tongue right now. Hang on, wait. Oh my God.
I hate when that happens.
Oh wait. Oh. Okay, wait. Actually, 8. Okay, hang on. Wait. I'm just gonna have to do like the lame strat. Wait. Oh my God. This is like so hard.
Amazing is what this
Y'all
is.
made this look so easy when y'all were doing this before.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty impressed. Oh no, it's a baby. And reminder, a little minor mechanic. So when you need to get to 30 stars by the end of it by hitting checkpoints, you get 10 apiece. There's other ways you can get them as well. You see he's at 12 right now. If he drops Baby Mario, then he drops. You can see that number's now going down. It'll regenerate to 10, but not beyond that.
I just gotta like get right here, aim up, not.
And if it drops to 0, the level's over.
If I can just get
Plus, it
this.
makes that horrifying sound.
Dude, so,
1 minute up.
All right,
So,
mitts up.
I thought this guy was good.
all right, baby rage in chat, y'all.
Lots of baby rage. You know, the first time I ever saw this game played was Trihex.
Really?
I think that's probably for a lot of people. It's the first time I saw it as well.
The first time I've ever saw it ever.
First
When I was
hand
very new on Twitch, all the streamers I watched when I first started were speedrunners.
We are a pretty cool bunch.
You are. Sometimes.
Off-screen flower.
Everybody but Spike.
Oh!
And Trihex was one of the
I'll
first
take
hand
it.
cams I ever saw either. Like the first game where like you actually would really be interested to see what he's
Yes.
doing with his hands right now.
Yes.
Yeah, the actions per minute on this game are absolutely insane. It's fun to watch.
Trihex inspired me to get a hand cam.
Really?
I was doing that more.
Oh, yeah. I was like, man, I want that.
You're not quite as animated on the controller as he is.
And I thought you had the pants cam. I didn't know it was for your hands.
Yeah.
But I say that's the way I viewed it. It was a jammies cam to me. I was like,
No,
man,
it's
them jammies.
It's for the hands.
Sure.
Fool me.
So again, it's hard to tell sometimes. Again, he's trying to get those 20 red coins. A lot of them will just be a very slightly different shade of yellow. Oh, let's see if he got it. He's trying to skip bonus games right here. Very nice. So each of those save like how much time, Trihex? Like, what's the worst mini game you get to like the best technically?
So yeah, if in that ending goal ring, you saw there was like a bunch of flowers and a bunch of like blue blank dots. If I land on a flower, which is very easy to do, you get a bonus game, and those can waste anywhere from like 35 to 45 seconds each. The worst one's match cards. It's like notorious. You have to literally fail twice to get out of it. So.
You got a $25 donation here from Not My Real Name. I believe you. This game was my childhood. Save Baby Mario and save the Yoshis. You got it, my dude.
Yeah, if you're wondering about the story in this game, it's actually pretty simple. The stork is delivering babies to Mario's parents, off-screen, unnamed, we don't know who they are. So the lore continues. And during that encounter, Kamek the evil witch decides to like run right into the stork, and the stork panics and drops baby Luigi on Yoshi's Island, right near Bowser's castle or whatever. And then Mario falls into the Yoshi's nest, and then so it's up to the Yoshis to help guide baby Mario with the bonding power of the siblings to baby Luigi at the end of the game. Off screen. Also important too, when I shoot eggs do have an active ricochet system, so they go from yellow or from green to yellow to red, and when I fire backwards, it does give me stars, so I can use that to acquire stars quickly.
Yo, $4.20 from Pooh's 24-hour stream. Pooh, you were only 3 levels away from finishing Yoshi's Island during your stream. I'm still waiting. And Barb?
I'm so mad Pooh has not finished this. Well, Yoshi's Island, the vanilla game at least. This is like one of the best platformers of all time, if anyone didn't know that.
The controls are so smooth.
Yeah, controlling Yoshi feels so good. Nice. Now, I know you have like different techniques, because for a while there, I remember back in like OG days, you didn't run 100% Yoshi's Island, because it was basically, it felt like luck to make sure you could dodge those bonus games. Like, what are the techniques that you're utilizing to try to not see them?
So what happens is actually it's funny because until March 2012, we thought bonus challenges were completely random, that there was no way to get around them entirely. So it made 100% just like a giant meme category because you can lose anywhere from 14 to 35 minutes on bonus games throughout the 58 levels in their entirety. So how it works is like when the finished goal ring spawns off screen, about 1.5 screenfuls away. It'll always go to the bottom left bonus ring flower. So as long as you use a certain amount of speed that's like consistent, you can manipulate the ring to do not go to the bonus game. Sorry,
I love little room strategies like that.
Really, really wordy here. I apologize, but it's like a lot.
No, it's fun. I love hearing the history of speedruns, and Yoshi's Island is definitely one of those. I remember hearing you back on the Sunday sequence break way back in the day, how the game evolved to where 100% was much more viable.
Yeah, so this room here, you have to get the key and then go all the way back to that door right there. Hello. Sorry.
For $200, we'll turn off this phone.
Sorry, that super threw me off. Oh, that was a lot of time lost too, actually. I do apologize. I thought I had all that covered already. Professional streamer, by the way.
Also, while you're doing this auto-scroller again, you want to explain a little bit about the flutter physics and how it feels like a lot of times you can actually gain just a little more height, or maybe not lose your height at all. How exactly does it work?
Yeah, so you can hold the B button just to like have Yoshi do a little flutter kick to keep height. So it gives you a little more airtime in order to like make all the difficult jumps if you're new to the game and everything else. However, you can repress the jump button while in a jump to manually initiate a flutter, which would allow you to, if you're really good at it, you can time it to where you lose minimal height. And there's a 3-frame window where you can actually gain 1 pixel of height. You could do a perfect flutter. And you can use that to traverse long gaps and or get to a higher place that you shouldn't be able to otherwise. So I currently have an arrow dial in my mouth. Off screen aiming. I'm gonna hop on that, do that, hop on this, do that.
That's awesome. Yeah. Skip.
Saw there, I tongued that last egg back towards me because the tongue does have a real-time momentum system. Swag, if you knew that.
Yeah, you can like stop eggs that are bouncing by tonguing them in the air.
Correct. So you see right now we have 29 stars entering the final boss fight. As I explained earlier, you can use red eggs. When red eggs collide into enemies and collapsible surfaces, when it cracks open, it'll have 2 stars in there for me to acquire. When a yellow one cracks open, you get 2 coins, which are useless. I was a little low on the eggs because of that happened earlier.
Very nice.
Yep.
Yeah, nice first 4 levels.
Yeah.
So sorry there, that was a retread on a boss from the vanilla game. Is it mostly, I think the bats might have been unique to Golden Yoshi's Island, or is that exactly the same how the fight is?
That's true, yeah. All the boss fights are the same. They usually have like a unique twist on them by putting them in a different environment or room or adding new enemies into there entirely. And everyone's favorite Poochie is back now. To require him to get over that gap right there. Yeah.
What a good boy.
Yeah, he's definitely annoying though. Skip him entirely though.
Yo, we got D-Mac right here with a $10 donation. What's the 5-4 skip equivalent in this Rom-Hack? Does it require you to become the TAS? Also, drop an egg right now.
Oh, come on, man. This room. All right, there. So I gotta get all these first try now. So I'm gonna do it really, really slow.
Nice. Made it a little tight right there. Good stuff. Thank you, D-Mac, for the donation. Keeping it tight.
Yeah, D-Mac's one of my regulars, one of my boys. Yeah, so if you guys follow Vanilla Yoshi Island, then you know that there is the infamous 5-4 auto-scroller skip. It saves about, I'm getting that math wrong, between 70 to 90 seconds, but it's like easily the hardest trick in the game. You're supposed to ride this very, very slow-moving platform for like a long time, like 3 minutes. But you can skip that by, again, using those really good flutters in a combination with all the enemies you can bounce off of for a very, very long time. It's really epic if you haven't seen it before. It was demonstrated last at SGDQ 2015. You can look for it on YouTube.
Yo, Ron Nevada donating $2 to teach us something. Happy Nevada Day, which is a real holiday, which is happening today. This is real. Look it up. Happy Nevada Day to you.
Right there. And you may have seen that I'm throwing Yoshi's tongue against the wall when I want to bust a quick 180. That allows you to like instantly lose all momentum and inertia to do like a 180 shift really quickly. Mm-hmm. So it's a little tongue tech there for you. Some frame saving going on right there.
Little tongue tech only in Yoshi's Island.
Yeah. This next level here is a really cool theme. The level is called Grand Theft Mario. So those little purple toady I just ate right there, they will steal Mario. They won't just hurt Yoshi, they actually will take Mario away from you and then fly away and be annoying. So this level is littered with them. However, there's a pretty cool skip you can do involving them because they have a unique property that it'll be really obvious when you see it.
Sounds like a good time for oven mitts.
Oh.
That was a lot of eggs that he's picked up as well.
Woo! Yeah, so you know, I forgot to put that actually. You can do that. So I'm gonna hop off him right here. Skip all that. There's a thing here called gate hacking. So I'm supposed to like take the star right here, grab that, become Super Baby Mario, go back around here, but you can just do this. And then do that. Figure it's worth slowing down a little bit just to like show y'all what's even going on, or else I'm just gonna be like stuck. You'll be like lost a little bit. So you're supposed to ride this platform right here. It's pretty slow moving. That green one I just skipped on. But I'm gonna grab the guy I just grabbed here. You can spit him up, reflutter, hop off him.
Nice. You get a little flutter boost when you bounce off an enemy, right?
Correct.
Like you go higher than you would normally.
Yeah, you get what's called the enemy boost. So if you hop off of enemies, you get a much, much higher jump, which is pretty cool. Grab him again, drop, two red coins off screen, flower off screen, 2 red coins above me, grab him again, come down, hop up.
The tongue tech, baby. Oh, I'm gonna need you to throw one of those eggs away right now.
Oh. Okay, now we gotta.
That was due to a $10 donation from my boy Wooden Barrel. Bye bye eggs.
All right, and now. Okay, cool. Actually, I was really worried there because I need the enemy for a bonus skip. So the way bonus skips work in more detail. By the way, that was a clutch one. I had to panic there. I was that So what you saw there, again, you will always go to the bottom left flower for a bonus challenge when you go into the gold ring at full speed. But if you lose a consistent amount of speed, you can make it delay 1 higher to the blank dot and not get the bonus challenge. And you do that by spitting an enemy out as you go into the gold ring. Spit an enemy
delays you a frame.
Just enough to not get that bonus challenge.
Does that consistently work for all bonus skips? If you have something to spit out, it'll work like that?
Yeah, it's consistent.
Go $5 from Pilot real quick. Hey Barb, I miss you. When can I pee in your room again? Meow, meow, meow.
Soon.
Is Pilot the name of your kitty cat?
Yeah.
Okay. He's probably doing it right.
Pilot's here.
So, notable here is that this top right room, I'm skipping because I don't have to do it. Because we're going to do more of those red coin dupes that I talked about earlier. But they come later in the level. So you can ride this guy here, flip momentum and go really, really fast.
one of your various transformations right here. I know you guys have a lot of transformation skips in vanilla Yoshi's Island. Are they kind of locked in for the most part in this game, or?
Yeah, I skip everything I can, but unfortunately here, because the flower is literally enclosed in foam, and there's like no way to even get down there to do anything, you have to be the mole here. But there are a couple of skips that I'll bring up later on. The game is littered in like unintended routes and whatnot.
How much would you recommend this game to someone who's they love Yoshi's Island, not necessarily like they can do hard ROM hacks and whatnot?
It's actually not a hard ROM hack. I would argue that it's very accessible to play at a vanilla level. There is one Kaizo Yoshi Island ROM hack, but this is definitely not that. This is, I would say, comparable to the original in terms of difficulty. TBH. I would tell you to check it out.
I would love that. I love Yoshi's Island, so I would not mind trying it out myself, even though I'm garbage at this game, probably. Yo, Celeste with $50. I love you, Dad. Taking mercy on Trihex's egg soul.
Oh, thank you, Celeste. Another one of my regulars.
The editor for this game can actually be really difficult to use, so the fact that like this game looks beautiful, like for what it is. Like I've messed around with this editor, I know how hard it is to make anything that looks remotely good with it. It's really a good feat.
Yes. Alright, so the problem... Yeah, I messed it up here. I'm going to have to kill myself.
You need 2 from each of them.
Yeah, I didn't do it correctly. I jumped up and... It's really, really hard, unfortunately. It's really easy to mess that one up, but it does save, like, over a minute. Ugh. I didn't, I was greedy there, I apologize. So I lost a little bit of time here, but...
Yeah, in general, this seems like everybody I ever watch run Yoshi's Island. 100% in particular, obviously. Just like one of the most punishing speed games I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Mistakes costing many minutes sometimes.
Yeah, there are no small mistakes because of the fact that the eggs go between worlds and levels. Yeah.
I was asking in chat where the oven mitts are.
Oh.
You gotta put it in your donation comment.
Nice save. Alright, this one's not. It's in the way, right? I gotta do this.
So again, right now he's trying to dupe a red coin off of these guys. So have one sit there, go off screen, get another one. So now he's got 2 off that one. Now he's gonna run back, respawn the enemy while the red coin's still there. And I should drop another one from him. So very nice job there.
Okay, alright. So oven mitts?
Yeah. Hey, we'll let this one go. From now on, guys, make sure you put it in the donation comment.
Alrighty.
Get that timer ready.
The assist on Allie right there that she saw it in chat.
Don't worry, Chad. I got you, fam.
They're in cahoots.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Ready?
Memes, ready.
Set, go.
Alright.
60 seconds of hot glove action.
I can't even get the forward button. Y'all made this look like if the oven mitts were not so.
Mr. Bradley.
Y'all need an oven mitt compilation.
Like, okay, I'm just gonna have the piano key. It's my only hope.
The piano key with oven mitts.
It's like how my mom would play or something.
All going to a good cause, everyone. Oh man.
Okay, we're doing stuff.
I was excited.
Oh.
Some flutters in there.
Alright, I'm gonna. Alright, I can't. Okay, alright. I can't. It's really tough to aim while moving, apparently. Okay.
3, 2, 1, done.
Take him off. Put that one on Allie. She's the one who read the chat comment.
I got you, chat.
No, I like it. It's a big test of adaptability, actually. If the mitts weren't so tight.
I'm an instigator, can't help it.
They are a very, very snug fit. Red cone above me here.
Nice.
I want to see him play with the controller upside down.
How far off screen can you hit something?
1.5 screenfuls away at any given time. So I just ate a jumbo shy guy.
He a big boy.
He's big.
Ooh, I love the egg shots in this game so much.
Trying to make it look really easy.
I still need one more egg, so I'm trying to get off this red shell.
Oops. There you go. Did it a little bit too early.
Neil Diamond from chat asks, do all the skips, tricks, and glitches work in the Game Boy Advance version that can be downloaded on Virtual Console?
Yes, yes, to an extent. The biggest problem, and it gets a little technical here, is that the Game Boy Advance has a lower resolution than the Super Nintendo. So earlier when I brought that you can shoot an egg 1.5 screenfuls away in any direction and it works, it's much more reduced. It's much more reduced on Game Boy Advance. So your egg shots have a heavy nerf, so you can't really aim off screen.
Well,
Yo, Henroyd with the $50 donation. What do omelets and Yoshi's Island speedruns have in common? You can't make them without breaking a few eggs. Bye-bye, eggs.
How many?
5 eggs thrown off.
That's really helpful here because they bounce around like perfect.
Got him.
That counts, Chad. That
Actually,
counts.
that's literally what I was going to do anyway. I was going to follow regardless.
Don't say that.
Oh, I mean, that was...
You gotta throw them somewhere.
Oh, no, the pain.
Worked out well.
So you notice that door there is on foam. So it goes in one area, but then it goes to a different spot whenever the door is no longer on foam if you break the foam.
If you break the foam, you go through, exit out a different spot.
Correct, yeah. That's a little puzzle for you right there to figure out.
This is chat versus streamer, not chat makes his life easy.
Isn't it always chat versus stream?
I want to find a streamer.
Constant
that's
bad
How's that
one.
different than
They
usual?
make games so chat can fuck with you. Move or Die, has anyone played that game?
Not yet.
Chat votes and they direct your entire game.
That's a crowd control.
Welcome to Mario Masters Colosseum.
Just for swag for you. Like that egg shot didn't have to do that, but I wanted to look cool for y'all.
So what makes it a red shell as long as it bounces off a wall and then you retongue it?
Yeah, if it ricochets off a surface twice, it goes from green to yellow to red.
So I see the whole door like drops when the phone goes. It's pretty cool.
You're already at the boss of World 1 again. It's introduced to 4 worlds.
Correct, yeah. 4 worlds, 8 levels each, including 4 bonus levels. The bonus levels are only accessible whenever you 100% the first 8 levels of each world.
The return.
Pot and Ghost. Any 420s in chat? Any 420 donos?
GG. Oh, okay, yeah, I was about to say, I don't know that stuff.
I gotta say, on a small note, one thing I find really cool about this marathon right now is like the diversity of subs in chat. I'm seeing Trihex subs, I'm seeing aurateur subs, I'm seeing Poo subs.
Yeah, lots of cool, just like mixtures of emotes we're seeing.
Anyone here
Subs I see.
Anyone can flex like who can flex the most diverse, like 6 to 7 different sub emotes from different people?
Who subbed to the most people here at MMC?
Yeah, who is it?
Ooh, somebody has the whole set, I bet
Think
somebody
so?
out there is sub to everyone that you could be sub to.
Show us what you got, chat.
Well, if they're not, they will be.
Yeah.
Want to go ahead and also plug some of the prizes you guys can get into. For today's prizes, as long as you donate at least $25, you'll be into a drawing for stuff like the signed Yoshi cart, which I believe will likely be Trihex signing it. I don't think it'll randomly be like me or something. Nintendo blanket and a signed poster by the MMC crew. Also, there's the grand prize for at least a $50 entry, which is cumulative. You can get into the drawing for an HDMI able NES, pretty sick. Rom-Hack carts. We got the Grand Pooh Bear, Funko Pop. Oh, okay, Funko Pop. I couldn't read it. My bad. The GPB Funko Pop. And a signed poster as well. So, guys, we got a lot of cool stuff going on, a lot of cool incentives. You can blank Trihex as much as you want today by donating $10 to get him to throw away an egg, $50 for him to have to play with some oven mitts on, which we've already seen is quite the adventure. He's going to get better as we go, and $100 for him to have to play with the thing with the controller upside down. We haven't had to see that yet. This game is very input intensive.
Indeed.
So make sure you guys get in your donations. We're having a good time here. Already over $45,000 raised for MMC. We'd like to blow past last year's total of 55,000 something. We'd like to blow past that during the course of this run. Let's go, guys. So. Coming in, rolling deep.
Yo, Theoretical Ball, thank you so much for the $100. This donation goes to the runner's choice. That is, the runner gets to choose whether he prefers oven mitts or upside-down controller.
2 minutes of oven mitts or 1 minute of upside down.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
All right.
That's a good donation.
Timer?
Set.
Okay.
Go.
By the end of it, he's going to oven mitts.
You need like 300 IQ to do this.
Okay.
Because like it's not just like run and jump like regular Mario. It's like run, jump, eat, make a fire, aim.
Yeah, there actually isn't a
marinate.
run. There's not a run button in this game, right? You just start running and you move at speed eventually, so you don't have to hold down a run button.
Correct. Okay, that's well.
The dedicated buttons, so there's no. They do they want you to go fast. Directions are hard.
If you train for this, one thing. So here's a funny story. I was gonna do some dirty practice. I don't know, would you consider dirty to practice at this point?
It's all dirty at this point.
And Pooh's like,
which we could see he didn't do.
And Pooh was all like, "Why are you trying so hard, bro? Like because you know you're gonna get sabotaged like to oblivion and back, right?" And I was like, "Oh, I forgot about sabotage."
Yeah, this isn't quite GDQ level quality of run we're looking for right now.
So that right there was a flower off screen. You have to like flutter all the way up and pan the camera all the way up to get it. So it's like barely accessible.
We have a comment in chat. Who's the sexy dude playing the game? That would be Trihex right there.
Yo, Lark with the $50 donation. Thanks for running MMC again this year. One of my favorite events. Thank you so much, Lark.
Big shouts to Lark, man. What a nice guy.
Yeah, I got
right. Every time Trihex hears $50 donation, he clenches up a little bit.
So here's an example of me using a flutter to cross a gap. It's supposed to ride that arrow dial, but if you just flutter really, really well, you can skip all that stuff, honestly. That's an easier one. You're going to see some pretty epic auto-scroller skips later in the game, towards late World 3.
So you gotta remember, you gotta put oven mitts in the comments if you want it.
I don't think he wanted it. I think he's just a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose
Someone else in
that.
chat's pulling it out, so I was just reminding chat.
I
You gotta be responsible.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Donate
right, Chat. You can give him a hard time.
Oven mitt responsible.
Give him a hard time.
Yeah, be responsible with your donations. Lark was just being nice. Lark's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He just wanted to give to charity. It's okay to donate just to give to charity. That's fine.
So for bonus skips, like I said before, I normally use an enemy, but there's going to be some rooms where I'm next to the goal ring, and there's going to be no enemies to use nearby. So you're going to see me resort to the backup method of using a visual cue. Like I'll Like there's certain ones I just know like to be next to the right side of the final red arrow sign, or you know, the 14th flower on the floor that I see. I'll duck by and walk forward. You'll see that come into play later in the world with World 3.
You said it wasn't until a couple years ago that they figured out the RNG manipulation on the bonus levels. When they figured that out, how much time did it cut out of the world record?
Oh man! All right, so the world record right now, Yoshi Island, is currently a high 228.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but it might be a high 229. I forget now because the rules changed recently on how they time it. But so what happened was in March 2012, the world record was 3 hours and 12 minutes because I had it.
Wow.
I had it back then. And then Carl Sagan and company did the lab work and found out about the bonus skips, and the record immediately dropped to 307 the next day.
Was that Carl that found the bonus skips, or what was like the discovery of that?
Okay, it was a two-part thing, because we figured out that it was not random, but we couldn't figure out what inputs to do to be consistent on losing enough speed to make it a thing.
Yeah.
So there was like a bunch of like dumb things, like spit upward, tongue backwards twice, then walk forward. There was
And
a bunch
even
of,
then, you're still kind of praying.
yeah, you were still praying. Yeah, it wasn't consistent with like a really good method probably until a month later. Actually, a veteran speedrunner named Z-Wing actually was one who discovered the skip. So it's actually called the Z-Wing skip.
That's so cool how much of a collaborative effort stuff like this. Like real science. You find a little something and then someone else builds on it.
Like a lot of times the speedrun community, like they see a game like this and they're just like, oh man, Yoshi's Island 100% just needs to be a thing. It needs to be a popular thing that people will all work into. That regrab is sick.
Yeah, being able to get them when he shoots one and it goes off the wall and he perfectly tongues it and catches it back, that's so hard to do. Like, I try. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Super Happy Tree with the $4.20. Trihex, what is your opinion on the other Yoshi's Island games? Yoshi's Story, Island DS, New Island, and Woolly World. Any expectations for Crafted World?
Ooh, big question. Got a good answer for you. However, in 1 second, I have this really cool skip. It's excessively risky, and I may fail it, but I'm gonna try anyway because I want to be cool. So I'm gonna get these two guys right here.
Yo, we've got a $100 donation from the Blues Man. Wish I could give more. Thanks for putting on such an amazing event. All of my favorite streamers together in one place. Happy Halloween, everyone. Oh, and please mess that controller up, my man.
We'll give you 60 seconds at the start of the next level. Or we could just do it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Cricks.
I gotta go back. I may have missed the flower in the beginning when I was talking a lot. I apologize. This game is like high. I don't know what I missed honestly. But yeah, this game is requires a lot of brain power. Oh, you know what? I missed out right there. Literally, I was talking while I was playing.
Yeah, we have a $50 donation from Cricks. Trihex in the Oven Mitts is doing so well. Let's do that again.
So you need to be
Sorry to be the bearer
upside
man.
down.
In the oven bits.
Oh.
Don't kill the messenger. I'm just here to read them.
All right, and then of course I'm over all this like death gap right now, or death plane. And these oven mitts are like tiny, by the way.
This is gonna end so well.
Exciting.
Thank you for all the charity, guys.
Okay.
Trihex appreciation.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All for a great cause. All right, so we got a piano key, and we're gonna play really, really slow. And then I have to shoot this thing right here. I got it. What is it? Oh, it's a little cactus ball attacking me now. Eat you. Grab you. And I'm gonna jump without using my eggs.
I love watching speedrunners do challenges like this because they then just look like how fast you'd be going the first time you'd be playing it. Like they don't slow down to less than that.
All right.
Are you using the patient or the hasty egg shot method? And does it matter?
Yeah, it actually does matter. I use hasty. Only one Japanese runner ever used patient, and he
Time.
awesome.
Thank God.
Oh, these things are the worst.
So I have stacks of them.
Yeah, so to explain a little bit further there, I didn't cover that earlier actually, but so in Yoshi Island, there's 3 buttons. There's jump, eat, and shoot egg, right? And when it comes to shooting the egg, you can either you can have the patient method where you press 8 to start the shooting animation, then press it a second time to then fire the egg whenever you want. Or you have hasty where you just press and hold the A button to initiate shooting the egg and you let go of the A button to fire. And every runner uses a hasty because you can do what's called a neutral egg shot. You can just press the A button, let it go immediately on frame 1, and you'll do a particular egg angle. And it's really important because that angle is what's used for visual cues on certain shots.
Yo, massive donation, Tangang with the $200. Hi Trihex, I see you have a nice Yoshi's Island playthrough with sabotage. Let's get one of each of the incentives. No eggs, oven mitts, and controller upside down.
Oh.
And try.
Okay, alright. And upside down.
Thank you, Tangang.
That is
for all
so
your
bad.
generosity.
I barely can do that with oven mitts. I gotta really think here about this one.
Oh god, we're going on a second ride.
Wait, I gotta think. Upside down. Left is left. That's
Somehow survived that.
left is right. Right is left. I gotta. That's brutal. My head. Yeah, I gotta like piano thumb. I got a piano key. I gotta like. It's gonna be no fun. I have to. You gotta like really. This actually is really hard. I'd be surprised if anyone's actually good at this. Like.
But you're challenging the internet now.
And next up is baking with Trihex.
Some governments we have things.
Like this is just absolutely. You got me.
I didn't know you could oven mix to make eggs.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is very powerful. I don't even know how anyone would like. Has Poonam been subjected to this yet?
Has
So, like-
Pooh been subjected to oven mitts?
Oven mitts upside down? Like that is hard.
I think for like really high intensity stuff, he prides himself on like Mario Kart. I'm not sure if we've done it yet or not for like a Mario platform.
We might be able to get him with it for the dram run. We might be able to
Ooh,
upside
alright.
down oven mitt,
so
blindfold.
Now Trihex is just like bitter about it. He's just like, I want everyone
I'm gonna make it rain during
experience this.
Yo, we got a $5 donation from Spud. Yo, Trihex, the runs of Yoshi's Island you and Carl did were the first speedruns I ever watched, and to this day, a couple of my all-time favorites. Try hard.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
what's up. Good stuff. And then, so earlier we were talking about the other Yoshi Islands, right? So Yoshi Island, the original for Super Nintendo, released in August 1995, is still my favorite by a very wide margin because it's fast, agile, expressive, open, non-linear, all that good stuff. Do whatever you want with it. Yoshi's story for N64 is also really, really good. I know it often gets some slack because it's a very easy game and you can beat, only 4 levels and get the game done. However, under the right context, if you haven't seen, 100% and all melons are actually loaded in some really stellar speed tech. I recommend you go check out my boy Dan Salvato. He is a god at it, and it's really, really fast and really, really fun. Particularly the all melons category, because that's where you have to really go out of your way to find the rarest fruit to eat for Yoshi. Beyond that, though, it gets a little bit dark, unfortunately, because Yoshi Island DS, released in 2006 for Nintendo DS, that one has a lot of questionable game design choices. Namely, that the game was designed in mind for the DS Fat, the 2004 initial DS line hardware. And there's a physical gap between the top and bottom screen, and the game is made to accommodate that gap. So when you're shooting at things on the top half of the screen, it's keeping that gap in mind whenever you play the game. So if you look at it on emulators, it's literally like a cut-off segment and whatnot. But when you play it on DS Lite, or when you play it on even on a 3DS, that gap is a different size now. So the game ages really, really bad if you play it on anything other than DS Fat. This is also in addition to the fact that the level design is not as good either. The game was outsourced to a Canadian company, I believe, called Arttoon. So it doesn't have any of the core staff that made Yoshi Island, the original, really, really magical and good. Moving forward, Yoshi's new island for 3DS is also just a very, very boring, slow, not as good either, honestly. It's just not, it's really, really stale in my opinion.
Yeah, Maximum Empire with $10. No more eggs.
Throw one of them
There you go,
away.
only one.
Oh, good one. All right.
Yeah.
One and done.
Dude, he gave you a free egg right there. That was free for you, chat. Thank you, Maxie.
So here we have another gate hack. I'm supposed to go all the way around some crazy section to get to the other side I'm seeing right here, but gate hack, we're done.
That's because the egg it thinks that the egg is hitting it from the side that you're supposed to be on.
Whoa! Well, sorry, bud. Medina with the $150. I think you only need more practice. Upside down oven mitts once more, please.
So I'll get my timer on it as well.
You got him.
Upside down oven mitts in. Whenever you press start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait. Oh wait, I didn't make it. I didn't make it in time. Okay, so I have to go get that P switch now. So I'm gonna. Oh my, that was actually insane.
Great strat.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's like all I want. I just want to be accurate with my button presses.
Genius strat, really.
Okay, so now I have to gate hack. I can't even do this, dude.
I have a hard time just getting this trick in regular.
Okay. What's the back?
10 seconds.
What's even the? I don't even remember what the real strat is actually. I forget how you.
You don't even know what the game looks like.
I don't even remember. It's been so long.
3, 2, 1, go. Honestly, more people donate those $10 for the eggs. I like seeing how he reacts to them.
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's really, really bad.
Yeah, if you want to have some fun but not be totally mean, let's get the.
And more affordable, $10 per egg.
That is affordable. That's a good deal.
For $60, you can make him get rid of his entire stash.
Don't worry. Again, I'm gonna tell you the levels that I really don't want you to do that in. If you want to sabotage really, really bad.
I think that's up to you if you want to reveal that. Do you ever get to use the teleportation glitch that you can do with those rotating arrow platforms? How like you can like spit it out and
Those are
so teleport yourself through walls.
Yeah, those are too like not real time friendly. Like, because the risk reward factor there is so high.
Yeah.
If there was a, but you know what? I always say that every task only strat just needs a real time setup. So, but there's not really a situation where you
Well, clarification, he's got the 100. To know, like, when he had to play the last level again, you need to get all 100 in one go. You can't just, like, go back in and get the flower and then beat the level. He's got to redo the entire thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't save. If you got 4, it just wouldn't save it. You only have to get the last one.
Because it goes off a high score, which is 90 right there. So this guy's back.
So this guy's really spongy.
Off-screen strats right there.
Quick, make a throwaway eggs.
Gonna get some eggs from next level. Remember, they have continuity.
I always really like this boss.
Yeah, I thought Yoshi's Island actually did a relatively good job with the boss fights, and where most like Mario 2D platformer bosses are pretty, you know, jumping around.
Also, like, the bosses don't always just, like, attack you. Like, that thing doesn't actually even hurt you. It just pushes you off the edge. But you have to either, like, break the floor out from under it, or shoot the heart, or push it off the ledge. That's, like, real creative. I like that.
Get rid of 1 egg at the beginning of the next level for ha-ha-ha's $10 donation. Eggs be gone. Poggers.
Only have 1.
See, but save it up for a rainy day. Yeah, it's always hard for me. We're talking about new Yoshi games. I actually thought Woolly World had a lot of potential. I think as a co-op speedrun potentially. Like, I think the collection of that game is really good. I think it's hard just because Yoshi's Island was just the perfect speed, movement base that Yoshi has. Like I said, there is no run button. You're running the entire time. Like, Woolly World just didn't capture that same speed and everything you can multitask at the same time.
What materials, like, all the rest of the Yoshi games have? Pretty soon they're going to have gone through every type of material, right? Wood, cardboard.
Some fan service for y'all is gonna 420 it up really hardcore.
Get blanked, dude.
So this is the slopes slow you down in this, right? So that's one of the reasons why this is really bad sometimes for a run, because everything turns into a slope.
Yeah, it's not just a visual thing.
Yeah, if I remember the old school Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, correct. I'm sorry, actually, I actually forgot to mention Woolly World.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why it's a thing, but you can.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You can just spam the extendo legs on the car, and it just climbs walls for some reason.
Was that a wall clip? Was that tough to do, or?
Actually, no. You can just spam. It just you have to like know to do it though.
It's still really cool.
I was gonna say everything's pretty perfect.
Yeah. You know what? I should have said that, shouldn't I?
Oh.
That's like actually a task only strat. Task only and me.
That's like the first rule of every. You gotta say that. Where's my headset, man? I touched the fuzzy.
We're not running a timer because it doesn't matter that much. So I don't think Trihex is PBing today.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, nice.
That was great.
So you saw there that my bonus skip there was I walk to the right of the final sign as a visual cue, and then I duck, and then I run forward.
That tells you just enough. Like you said, if you run full speed into the bonus, you'll always get that bottom left flower.
Correct.
Guarantee, obviously, casually when you want those bonus games.
So yeah, back to Woolly World. Yeah, so I tried really hard throughout 2015. But of course, I had the big distraction just how fun Mario Maker was, because it was just like so good. And but yeah, I tried giving Woolly World a shot, and it just it didn't keep my interest long term, because like you said, it's a considerably slower paced game on one-player mode. The levels are simpler. Yoshi's options are way simpler. And above all, the biggest downfall of Woolly World is that Yoshi loses all speed when making eggs.
Yeah.
Whereas here you can get around that lag by just making eggs in the middle of a jump. But even in a jump, Yoshi loses all speed, inertia, and it plummets to 0. Not like it kind of slows down, like you halt in the air when you do that.
That's awful.
So in a game where it's all about making eggs and shooting eggs, you have all the incentive for speedrunning purposes to actually avoid making eggs. Which kind of sucks, you know? It's like playing Mega Man and having to avoid rolling your avoid.
Every time you want to shoot, you have to stop and get in your tracks.
Yeah, so you have to like think of ways to get around doing that, which is kind of makes the game really feel super gimped. TBH.
Like you said, here there's a workaround. You're able to jump and like maintain all your momentum while you're grabbing your eggs.
Yeah,
just like you're never stopping.
I'll show you real quick here. So I always do it in the air, but if I wanted to make an egg while on the ground, like you can't move forward while you do that. You're just gonna stop and do like that. You get that detailed poop animation.
Yeah, to be fair, I also have to stop when I poop.
Right. It's a rough life, dude. Sometimes you get a little older. I'm not as young as we used to be. I can't poop on the go anymore.
Yeah, dude. Can't run full speed. Gotta sit down.
Oh my god. So yeah, just Woolly World has that slow down problem. So the solution though was that you had co-op, and co-op did allow some pretty nifty tech. You could Yoshi 1 could eat Yoshi 2 and spit Yoshi 1 to places where he couldn't go to otherwise. So co-op had that going on for it, but the problem still is you have to make co-op have enough profit and speed be fast enough to be faster than one-player mode. You have to depth the game really in and out. Sorry, doing cool work here.
Burn 2 eggs real quick. Ninten88866 with the $20. Had to donate during Trihex run. Good luck on the rest of the event. Also, that's minus 2 eggs.
Done and done.
It sure is.
Then to my boy Shasta, and then the Kingdom Hearts community. He is a beast, by the way. Check him out if you want to check out his channel.
Yeah, one of the gods of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I'm really hyped for all of them because I know that KH1 and KH2 are very different games, so the communities are a little bit into their own little thing. But I know they're both coming in real hot for KH3. Like that is going to be a lit directory on Twitch whenever KH3 drops in January. You're going to want to check out. You're definitely going to be on your eyes and ears for. Oh, you get that. Sorry, I was talking. Eyes and ears for spikevegeta and company whenever they
We got a lot of high-level Kingdom Hearts runners and me that play that game, so make sure you check it out. Nintendo 886 or 866.
And then finally, so yeah, Woolly World's like a mixed bag for me ultimately. I didn't personally have much interest in it long term, so I kind of couldn't do much with it.
It's also disappointing that even 80% of the game is like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
100% you're rocking close to 5.
Yeah, Hundo is really long. The game is kind of bloated, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's bloated and it's slower paced, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Do you have any interest in the new Yoshi game coming out?
In the wrong area.
No, you're good.
Crafted World looks faster. That is good. It does look definitely better than Woolly. And I'll definitely play it, check it out, and try to give it. I'll definitely give it a shot. I'm trying to be as minimally negative as possible. Ultimately,
sure. I feel like you always are that way. Actually, with new Yoshi games, that you always want to give them a shot.
Yeah. Probably most intriguing. Unfortunately, the physics looks the same. The whole slow eating and whatnot, but the level design looks really intriguing because it's every level it seems to have the indication that's going to be. I'm sorry.
Yeah, any stretch you need to focus for.
That one little special sound, that means you got all the coins in the level. Because red coins make a sound, and then the 20th red coin, right, would make that got them all sound.
Correct. Sorry, make sure I was after all that talking, and then I have to because there's a lot of counting. You
gotta lose that one egg, I'm afraid. Haha, with another $10. Eggs be gone again. Poggers.
Got it.
Poggers.
Gone. Psych. Bill.
Let's say, I feel like we'd have to call hacks on that one.
Troll.
Yeah, and remind you guys, getting a couple of those incentives for the low price of $10. You can make this man have to throw away an egg. So if you donate up to $60, then you can have him throw away the entire set of them. Also, for $50, you can make him have to play in some oven mitts. He's getting better as we go and learn how to play with those things. And for $100, you can make him play with the controller upside down. So $150, you can get him to do both of those at the same time for 60 seconds. Yeah, they've been pretty big adventures so far.
Yeah, the gimmick of Crafted World for Switch coming early next year is that every level can be played forward and backward. So it seems like you have to go to the end point, and then it's a whole new level whenever you turn back around towards the beginning again. So notice here now these enemies are a little bit different. In the beginning, they were just shy guys that you can just hop on and eat, right? Sorry. And now they are tiki shy guys holding tiki spheres or tiki spears. So now you can't hop on top of them. You have to get them from behind.
I love the sound they make. Great song.
And then that one, the red ones are holding a shield and spear. So you have to go behind them to eat them. So you're seeing some escalation of
They're a
difficulty.
lot more creative with how you handle different rooms.
There's so many unique enemies in Yoshi's Island. It's cool to see them recontextualized in other hard levels like this. Or harder, I guess. Would you say this is harder than the original? Like, just even if it's not a Kaizo.
Seems like speedrunners definitely can
It's-
always find how things. Can be
It's
more
tough to
difficult.
say because the strats in vanilla are way more mature. Like, because like 5-4 skip is definitely harder in vanilla, but there's 2 of those skips here though. So it's like I would say vanilla's harder, honestly, because it's also longer too though.
I don't know.
Again, from a speedrunning standpoint,
Yeah.
we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, casually, this one's definitely I would say. I don't know. I'm too biased to my speedrunner.
Sure. It's always hard to look.
It's a
back
tough question
on
to figure out right now.
I definitely, regardless, like I said earlier, I love Yoshi's Island. I definitely would enjoy playing this.
Yeah, I'll give you an easy answer. This is not the only Rom-Hack. There's another Rom-Hack called Kamek's Revenge that is meant to be not Kaizo, but like think like World 6 is like in World 1 right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's like one I really want to get into later next year, actually. Hashtag Rom-Hack hype. Because it is brutal. It is really, really hard. But to me, it feels like a Trihex playground though. So I'm just like, yeah, bring it on.
Hopefully, as Rom-Hacking continues and develops, we'll see a lot more interesting stuff being made. 'Cause I think Yoshi's Island is like one of the most, like the sources of the most untapped potential for Rom-Hacking because of all the unique elements that you have. It just can be tricky to design because Yoshi just has so much
Right,
power.
you have a lot more to think about.
Yeah. And Yoshi just has like way more inherent power than your average, just like Mario World. You can flutter, you can tongue, you can eat enemies. Like it's harder to design levels because the player can just do whatever they want sometimes.
Nice, 100%.
I've messed around with some Yoshi's Island level design. I got a couple in the drawer that I made. Not as good as this though.
Nice.
No, I get you on that. It's really, really hard. If you think about the design philosophies behind Yoshi's Island, it's like the game introduces just like making eat enemies and shoot eggs within the first 4 levels, and then the next like 55 levels are all just like pure level design killing those 2 concepts.
Yeah, it's tough to make. It's tough to block the player and make gaps when you design Yoshi's Island levels because you have that flutter and, like you said, the infinite flutter. So you could make the biggest gap and make them do some tricks to get over it, but they could just flutter or bounce off an enemy.
Backwards.
I love the click.
I know. I was
the
just
SNES
thinking
controller,
that.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying.
It's fun to tap the SNES pad.
Nice.
Thanks. Yeah, do the controller tapping because I don't know. You want to keep your hands idle and hot and warm.
I was gonna say.
I think it's like a speedrunner thing. I don't think I'm the only one who does that.
Yeah, just like how some.
All depends on how intense the APM is.
It's like how like a distance runner would be like moving their legs and stretching and
Right.
stuff. Like it's the same. Yeah.
Makes you deal with the downtime of speedruns whenever you're in a load zone or something.
I feel odd sometimes if I'm not like tapping
Right.
just to do something.
Yeah, you shoot it.
How?
Because it has like the flower has like a
It's-
growing animation.
Right.
It's a very
So it's not
detailed game.
active. Yeah.
Yo, real quick, I just want to point out we crossed the $46,000 mark for this whole marathon recently. 46,007.
Yeah, so
Okay,
here-
guys. Last year we raised over 55,000. We'd like to blow past that today.
I believe.
supposed to ride Poochie right here, but we're gonna bail on him because his breath stinks. Or
See you,
something.
Pooch.
Gonna gate hack here.
Nice.
Shoot up there. And still skipping Poochie. And we'll come over here. And I'm keeping this one egg. I'm gonna need it because boss fight. I should have told you earlier that to snipe this one egg off me. That would made the fight really, really annoying, actually. I guess you could sneak one in if you wanted to, if you're quick with it.
We'll see.
$10, guys, right now.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah, so Slavo the slime ball. Yeah, he's definitely something, all right.
I guess like some of the bosses actually hurt you. Like a lot of the bosses, like that slime ball doesn't actually hurt you. The little yellow guys do, but not the actual green slime itself.
Right, it's the ones he spawns and whatnot.
Yeah, a lot of the bosses in this game actually don't hurt you physically. They just push you around.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's good now.
Sorry, y'all. I entered my leak hacks code. Made the boss disappear.
Well, in case you missed it, it was awesome. Something amazing happened, and you all missed it.
Epic.
Boss blew up. That's why so well I couldn't even see him do anything.
So remember how I told you before that egg order does matter because eggs carry over from level to level. So you're gonna see me do the order of the levels now a little bit different. As you saw here right now, I've unlocked 2 extra and 1 extra, 100% there. So now I'm gonna go over to 2 extra. Because I want to do 2E and then 1E, 1 extra, and then go into 3-1 with a bunch of eggs. So, telling you in advance now, I'm gonna want eggs in 3-1.
Unless Chad has some other ideas for you.
Which will be a bully.
I think that's actually kind of how it works out in OG Yoshi's Island as well, where you get halfway through the game and then you do like the first 3 levels at once or so.
Yeah,
you do them like half at once.
Actually, it was for a different reason there though. That was due to 3E being a notoriously sprite-heavy level that was prone to having red coins despawn to avoid lag.
Okay.
So you want to get that spaghetti-o buffet out the way early on. But now everyone's gotten so good, they just do it at the end anyway. This level is its main gimmick is like using the melons to do stuff. So fire up the icicle melon and the fire melon are used to do everything. See right now. So it's very unforgiving though because I have no extra melons. I have to use all 3 melon spits to accomplish each room's goal.
Would you say this makes you the master of the elements?
No.
Yeah, can I get some power up L, power up R in chat, please? They'll know. Whose chat's like my chat? It's very emote spam heavy, which is all good with me. Yeah, let me get some power up L, try hard, power up R. There you go.
Watermelons, I really like the watermelons. I think they're cool.
Like we seldom see them in the original game.
And they're cool when you're designing tougher Yoshi's Island levels because you can limit. The watermelons are self-limiting, whereas you can just eat enemies and make eggs or have an egg block or whatever. But like you only get like so many shots with any given watermelon.
That is true.
Man, this chat is lit.
They know it's good.
Literally on fire. Yeah, one thing I love watching Rom-Hacks is how often he uses, because like we've seen already from him a couple times the little enemy that like spits out a dart when you jump on his head. They're kind of like longer, stretchy enemy. I was like, I didn't know that even was in the original game.
Yeah, he's only in 1 room in 5-4 in the original, and you don't even have to go in that room for speedrunning it.
That's so crazy that the original game has that many cool assets that only get used in one obscure little closet somewhere that no one ever sees.
I'm sure Dode sees it all the time and hear all the SMW hacks where all of a sudden there's this one asset that you can actually make an entire ROM hack almost based around that.
Just slopes and munchers is really all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Shelves and walls.
Well, that's because the game has a very interesting development history. As you all know, when Donkey Kong Country came out in 93... It was 94?
This is 95, yeah.
No, DKC 1 was 94.
DKC 1 was 94, yeah.
Okay.
At least in US. Maybe it was earlier in Japan, but...
So when it came out, it had that bold Super FX pre-rendered style.
Right.
Like, pretty much, Rare success kind of gave Nintendo the pressure to utilize the same thing. And Miyamoto had tried, if you've seen the opening cuts in Yoshi Island, it has that style. But Miyamoto was not very fond of it. So he kind of like rejected it and went back to the lab and came up with this like very color palette-esque child's drawing style, and they ran forward with that. But it pretty much the game was practically developed twice in its entirety because of like, two different art styles.
It'd be so interesting to see the original Donkey Kong Country-esque concept for this
What
game,
they
and,
were-
like what it was supposed to look like and how
I'm
that
glad-
would have played.
I'm glad this game like found its own art style and piece of history. I think this
Yeah.
aged so well.
It's better than what it could have been.
Yeah.
I just would be curious to.
And I love the Donkey Kong Country. So I'm like, I get it when people feel like those didn't age well visually.
It didn't really, but the atmosphere. Though.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's
the
got plenty
David
of
Wise
stuff for it.
soundtrack and the music and that.
The general level
Yeah.
design.
So this level is called Chomp Rock Heaven, I think, and the whole goal of it is to use the Chomp Rock in order to force puzzles to happen and whatnot. As you see right here, I'm using a bunch of like exploits to completely dodge,
Right.
using the Chomp Rock entirely. But of course, this middle room here, I have to use it. There's gonna have a bat shy guy, bat it away. I use eggs to break the yellow foam.
It would take longer to push the Chomp Rock through that foam, wouldn't it? 'Cause
Correct.
It would slowly eat it away.
Actually, it doesn't even break it. It breaks it very, very slowly. I would barely even call it breaking it, honestly.
Is that the official name for that stuff? Is foam? Because I always just called it dirt.
To me, it behaves like foam. Yoshi community just calls it foam. There's actually a lot of things we don't know the name to them, honestly.
That's cool. You can just shoot the egg through the Chomp Rock. That's really convenient for the strats you're using.
Yeah, that it doesn't interact with it.
I don't know, Chad. He's got a lot of eggs right now. Maybe too many, if you ask me.
Five of you each jump in with $10 a piece.
You know he's good. He can get by with
this
less.
is definitely a level. If you want to camp, them hard. You can throw out 60 it towards the end and just be like, yeah, get rid of all of them. Because I definitely want to have 6 coming out of here.
Your hands feeling warm? Do you need some mitts? Just, doing okay?
Do you have a favorite track in this game, Trihex?
The cave theme is really chill.
I like the high energy one.
Nice duplication.
Double dupe.
Yeah,
And then here, turn back
double
around.
dupe. Oh my god, the double. Oh, the double.
Bam, yeah, we are dupe crazy. I skipped the room earlier. That was.
They say you can't triple stamp a double stamp, but Trihex just did.
Again, guys, the game wants you to get 20 red coins in each of these levels, and there's 20 unique ones, but with those floating Shy Guys, you can actually dupe them by tonguing them, dropping the red coin, going off screen to respawn them.
We're not done yet. More duping. Look at that. That actually didn't despawn correctly.
You didn't grab the red, so we can still set up another one here.
I didn't go too far to the right yet.
Yeah, eating an enemy counts as destroying it, but just spitting it out somewhere, as long as it doesn't die, it's technically still alive, right?
Yep.
Nice.
So, get that now. Off-screen red coin.
You shot something off there,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can hear it.
Which is nice that there is the audio cue of hitting them, because he's going to be utilizing that everywhere. As long as we're not talking.
Keep behind me here.
Nice shots. I love how you use such good angles. Like you shoot forward to hit behind you, and you shoot up to go down.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. I went a little too aggro on that off-screen.
Oh, there was a double over there.
I was like, there's no way I failed that.
Nice checking that. Yeah. Is there a slight difference in the audio cue? Like we were talking over you right there. Is there a slight difference in the audio cue if you get one instead of two?
Yeah, you get the final red coin chime like multiple times.
Oh, okay.
But the game has no defined function for 21 out of 20 red coins collected.
Sure.
Sorry, Chad, I was showing off too hard there.
Yeah, that was a pretty good menu check right there, right before going in.
Well, you also want to menu check there regardless because, like, there are so much stuff happening right there, they easily can despawn as well. It's also, unfortunately, the game is very audio cue heavy because you want that chime check. You want to hear that thing at the end there. The 20th red coin chime.
Into World 3 we go.
I love the aesthetics in these cave levels. The crystals and the cool backgrounds. Like it's my favorite caves.
Really nice. Yeah,
This game definitely looks more challenging than the vanilla. Just from a casual perspective, it looks like a little bit of a step up from the vanilla, at least from what I've seen.
Supposed to ride the bullet, but you can just like, get good. Any enemies on screen when you go through a checkpoint ring become stars and get the straight right away. So you saw me spit that Koopa shell as I was passing through the gold ring to get that one extra star. So, strats. This game, a lot of the Yoshi Rom-Hackers really enjoy using the car because in vanilla, the cars only appears once into like an optional room. So we call it the Swagmobile. And yeah, Rom-Hackers love to use the car in areas.
Are there any weird tricks you can do with the car that don't show up in runs? Because I don't know, it just looks broken to me the way the legs extend, you were clipping and stuff. Like
yeah, you can climb walls. If I can probably show you in the final level.
That's awesome.
Where I can just climb a wall way off screen.
Do you ever get to use mid-air shell jumps? Because you can like hold a shell in your mouth and spit it and go like jump off it in the air.
Yes. I don't think Yoshi travels horizontally fast enough while fluttering to actually land on his own Koopa shell from when he can spit. But I can spit against the wall and bounce off it. And you'll see me do that like in level 4 or 3. I'll let you know when I'm coming up to it.
Nice.
That was gross.
Such movement, such angles. Like I love the calculated refractions. There's something up in the upper left, so you shoot back and to the right because you calculated that that's where it's gonna hit.
It's inherently so fun in games to be able to tell. I mean, you were talking about it with like Rayman Legends, Kung Foot yesterday, projecting like launch angles and whatnot. How the ball's gonna bounce off. A lot of the same stuff here with Yoshi's Island. Just constantly these little visual cues of how they're gonna bounce.
Oh, you know what? I like that actually. Prochi's got a good idea here. You can donate to force me to get a bonus game. I like that idea.
Ooh, yeah, I want something to read, guys. It's kind of quiet out here.
Oh, man, I died.
That's what I was early on. What do you want to make that? 25 for a bonus or 50 for a bonus?
You can make it 25.
All right, guys, you heard it right here. $25 and you get to see the lore of the bonus levels.
You can see the thing that I'm trying to skip really, really bad. So in this room right here, I'm supposed to become a helicopter. But if you know where you're going, off screen, right there.
Nice.
Ooh, very nice.
Get out of there.
What's up, baby?
Buddy.
What's up, babe?
Razor Ramon coming in for his ladder match with Trihex.
Hard mode. I mean, it's tempting to look, man.
So
I'm missing a free show right now. See, I gotta learn some more here. Like, if you guys want like a finale fusion dance with me and runner of your choice, I'd be happy for that too. I don't know. Yeah, what's our goal for this block? What are we trying to reach right now?
Well, we are at
for this run.
Yeah, we're at 46,000 right now. $46,000 and 7. We'd like to get past 5K if we could. But what? Yeah, 50. I'm sorry.
We like to
5.
down
We did
for
get
it.
past 5. It was awesome. You missed it. It was great.
47.5 though for the rest of this game.
Yeah.
47.5.
47.5.
Another $1,500, guys. There's always the classic fusion dance,
So we have the return of the Afro.
the Frozen dance.
Ooh, the Afro Fusion return at 47? Was it 47.50?
47,500. The Frozen dance is back.
Let's do it.
Heard the man.
First time you will have seen it
Yeah.
in like
First seen in SGDQ 13.
Yep.
It's been a while, y'all.
You're not going to get another chance soon to have these two in the same room, so make the most of it now.
Side note, I love this song. I'm so happy. Just walking
Yeah,
down.
I like the high
It's
energy
a
tracks.
sunshiny day, man. Just
Athletically, yeah, it's
Uh-oh, there we go, there we go.
Already coming in.
Prudish Duckling, thank you for the $25 donation. Did someone say bonus level? Also, insert inspirational message here to keep everyone going. So no more with the $25 again for Pooh's hot entry dance. Pooh dancing for money. Oh, Droker, thank you so much for the $25 as well. Trihex, let's see this bonus.
This just became a true one.
All right,
Set right.
here we go.
That's 2 bonuses queued up. A lot of pressure on now. He has to make sure he does hit the bonus levels.
Oops. Okay, so
Reset.
2 queued up. If we have
actually, I remembered as I jumped. I'm like, oh wait, crap! I have to like get a bonus now. Sorry, y'all. The speed, the speed of me is too.
yeah. Okay. Since Pooh stomped half of mine.
You did.
He's just like,
I'll do that one a little faster than you wanted to, brother.
Speedflower.
I thought the king froze for a second. He's just in the town.
we do this many perfect animation or perfect inputs. Makes that
The
sound.
game can't handle it.
I like those rooms where you have to fight the enemies. There's those are in the vanilla game too.
Enemy
There's like
clearage.
go into a room, kill everything in it, and then you get some coins or a flower. Those are fun.
Hey! Nom 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 with the $25. Too slow, but have $25 anyhow. You're not too slow. Thanks, man.
Thank you guys for the quick 100 in the last 60 seconds. Again, 47.5 guys. Frozen dance is back.
I want to see that. Please help.
You know, so make him throw away his eggs. Put on some oven mitts, upside down that controller along the way. Or, as it turns out, queue up even more bonus levels.
Yeah, so Poochie's back in this section. I have to use it at this point. I don't know all the bosses.
Pro Peeves, thank you so much for the $50. A chance to make my boss's life harder? Let's see those oven mitts, boy.
I detest the oven mitts.
Trying to give them more options to get off oven mitts is still the old classic.
You got the minute on the clock.
Oh yeah, that's me now.
That's the way. This is important. We can.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, there was a pretty cool
Bam.
Poochie skip I was gonna do, but now it's like I can't do that anymore.
He's a good boy.
At least Poochie's got your back.
That's a duck. That's a duck.
Good boy.
Like, you guys get to see the scenic Poochie route now.
Trihex gets to learn such sweet tech in this game as the duck tech. I like that one a lot, dude.
All right, yeah, this is actually kind of a nice middle ground. Killer Typo with the $50 donation. Time to toss on those oven mitts for the bonus level.
Hey.
Trihex like,
yes, that's a pretty good medium ground there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I did that section pretty well.
Got another 8 seconds.
Check me. Look at me. I'm firing eggs with precision. I'm actually leveling up now.
All right, you can take them off.
Yeah, you're good.
Look at that. Look at that. I'm
So no
close
more.
and put them back on.
Thank you for the $10. So no more. I don't know what a Frozen dance is, but I feel like I need to see it. You do.
Fusion
Thank
dance
you.
with the afros.
Ian Adams, thank you so much for $3. Hey, Glitch, Trihex, and everybody. Happy Halloween. Also, if you guys could say hi to Tahoe, my son, that would be awesome. What's up, Tahoe?
Yo, what's up,
Hi.
Tahoe?
Tahoe.
Hope you're having a good day.
Bonus skips.
Oh, I love how the routing to get that and then get the shot guy right across from there and then you're ready to go for the skip. Like that's 2 million IQ.
Oh. Okay. So it's coming. It's coming. Yo, I'm clickbaiting you really hard right now on the bonus skips.
Skipping the skips, man.
Okay, we still have 2 queued up.
I know.
Is anybody going to be dressing up later? Everybody's going to be dressing up later.
It is mandatory.
Not anybody, everybody.
Many of us have totally thought out our costumes very well, and we won't be finding it right beforehand.
We're in costume.
I was
Like
hoping
you,
that
right?
some people were going to come as like other streamers, you know what I mean? Like I was almost going to do you.
Dude, yeah, I'm a good
Spike
one.
Vegeta, that'd be great.
Yeah, I was really close to just doing a Spike Vegeta costume.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just need to get a muscle suit to be Trihex or Caleb.
Fail should just go as order.
Done.
I need my glasses.
We'd have to trim the beard a bit.
A little bit.
I'm still a little bit suspicious the order didn't go home. He just got beamed back up on the mothership and there's like thousands of people that like they all look like him and they all just go, hey. Hey.
That dude is too chill for how good he is
Right?
in video games.
He's from Planet Chill. It's part of the embassy they sent to Earth.
The box on those bats are notorious, and it despawned everything. You do everything.
Or do you still... What?
Yeah, so I gotta just go back off screen and respawn the chomp rock. So there's a cloud containing a beanstalk that spawns whenever the chomp rock passes a certain point. But the hitboxes on these those guys are crazy.
Ha ha ha. Throw away 1 egg, my dude. Eggs away. Poggers, thanks for the $10.
One and gone. Give it an extra. So there's a pretty cool skip in this level here. I'm going to, it involves the arrow dial. You may have seen me use that earlier in 1.4. It's pretty cool. It's really obvious I'm doing the unintended thing here. Dropping down here purely to get those 2 coins with a pretty cool shot right there. And I'm going to duck here, take this, ride it up through the... For some reason you go...
What?
For some reason that works. I don't know why. But yeah, then we can get out of here really quickly. You can see all the stuff I'm skipping right there. And you're supposed to build a bridge to go across that yellow gate section or whatever, yellow thing, but yeah, fast.
Overrated.
Bridges. That's a poo stream. He builds bridges.
Got him.
The,
We're gonna cross the lava here. You're supposed to ride the little log right there, but
Oh, the
oh,
classic.
it's the classic, the raft skip or whatever. Or that's Mario World. Lava skip.
I love how this hack just found a way to take all the best parts of Yoshi's Island and just make it a tighter experience as well.
That's such
While
a cool
still
thing.
finding its own creative usage of assets and everything.
Yeah, that's such a cool thing for Rom-Hacking, and it's a sign of a really good game to make something that like reminds you of the original and just, like remixes and recontextualizes the original, but still has those same iconic things about it. Like, oh, there's the lava skip, and there's that one level, and you know, it's like familiar but new.
yep. I agree with that. I've been really sad to have like no epic auto scroll skips in it. Off-screen flower.
Oh, I thought you were dead.
You know, we are full throttle boys.
Welcome to full throttle mode. Also want to remind you guys, we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up today after this. We also got Invictus. I believe Super Mario Maker, 100 Ways to Die. I'm not even sure exactly what that is. I mean, I guess I could guess.
But yeah, definitely looking forward to that.
We're gonna instead of winning, we're going to have to die. You have to die in various ways.
Okay.
And chat can help influence that as well.
Now, Trihex, are you a DDR guy at all?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just having a little DDR tournament now. I was making sure you're gonna be joining us.
Oh.
This dude didn't even know the schedule.
No,
All right.
How about that got canceled?
Just Dance got canceled.
Oh.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Yo, okay.
DKR, DDR before that.
Yeah, which year do we have? Or am I asking too many questions right now?
Oh, I have no idea what the setup is for DDR.
It's so
like where's Dance Pad at?
I'm sure it's a high dollar plastic pad that we'll be using.
Oh boy.
All the Johns.
Oh yeah.
DDR is here.
Yeah, Invictus is a race. It's treating you and Tofu, right?
Yeah, no, that's
Dode.
Dode.
Dode and Tofu. Okay.
I actually don't. I haven't run Invictus. I've done a couple runs of it, but long runs just they hurt. Like to get 40 minutes in. Like I'm sure Trihex knows. You get so far into a run and then you just die, and that sad feeling. I like short runs, man. Like a pizza, 20 minutes or less. That's how I like my speed runs, man.
Actually, it's funny you bring up. Honestly, I've never had a
Oven mitts, please, $50. Sorry, we can start the timer now. Let's see, kill a little bit of time between the.
Smart.
Thanks, ha for the 50.
I'll wait just a little bit and I'll start now. We'll see how well he can menu with it.
Actually, it'd be a big time loss if I go to the wrong level.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're in there.
Epic.
We successfully are in 3-5.
I love these guys.
Yeah, you get to see me play like a total...
Like a toddler all of a sudden.
I'm just running slow.
These guys are really tough to put in hack levels, at least from what I found, because it's really tough to figure out
exactly what parts of ground they can get rid
what they're
of.
going to eat and where they're going to move. Plus, you could potentially respawn them and stuff. So I'm actually really impressed that these are in here, because I wanted to make a level with them in some levels that I was working on, and I just found it to be way too inconsistent to work with.
There's actually SMW hats with no falling.
That's fine. That's fine.
You can go ahead and just take them off. Yeah, we're at the 1 minute.
I should have piano keyed. Oh my god. Always.
What do we need for the Persian dance?
We need $47,500.
All right, so we're
there.
getting there.
Yeah, we raised about $280 in the last 20 minutes. And we got another world and a half to go. Ooh. I was just slipping by that guy and getting the egg throw in past him. And we'll remind him as we come to the end of the level that we do want to see those bonus levels.
Yeah, 2 in the queue. 2 in the queue. Got it.
Still, $1,200 if you want to hit the Frozen Dance. It's been asked me by the end of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 12. We got 14 levels left, including this one.
Oh, it's this guy. I love this.
Yeah,
Hey! Burn 3 eggs if you got them. Ferret with the $30 donation. Why don't you lose 3 eggs?
Actually, I really could have used this, honestly.
That's what we like to hear.
I'm going into this room with only 1 egg is actually a big problem. Okay, so let me see here. I have to actually think now. Alright, so I have... Alright, I'm gonna save that for later on. I'm gonna get the stars at the end here. I need 2 eggs right now, so I actually have to go down here to get this egg, to build this beanstalk and move to the next section. Like, this is like a fairly tight egg section already. And I'm out of eggs.
I like how you can play so consistently that like you don't really even need backup strats, but you know them anyway. Like that's super impressive to me.
Yeah, in this like very rare instance where chat's making you.
Yeah. The only thing that's gotten screwed up about this run is just chat doing things. Like otherwise, just every shot is like right on.
So you're seeing on the choo-choo train now. He can move on tracks, and the tracks go to where only the train can travel to, right? Mm-hmm. However, in the next section here is a thing called the choo-choo skip. So I can skip. You need both trains normally, but I can skip the second train transformation if I have enough eggs. Right? We'll see here if chat sabotage me well or not.
Sometimes chat really wants to hurt the player, but I think in this case we're all just kind of mesmerized here.
Yeah, I see what you did in the background there.
So yeah, there's a stream right there. We're gonna skip that. How we're gonna see me here? Get a little boost.
Nice.
Oof. Come right here. Wait. Boost. Up. Boost.
Nice.
Up.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty sick.
So what's Gusty taste like?
We'll never
I don't
know.
know. Salty like sardines. And bonus skip. Or bonus not skip.
Bonus skip.
Hey! Alright.
That was also some super sick skips in there. Yeah, and with oven mitts,
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah,
play
oven
this.
mitts.
Mitts.
on.
Oven mitts.
Good call.
Alright, so you get to see the all the speedruns, Banes with this whole thing here. Remember, until 2012, this was not thought to be skippable. Oh, it's the worst one too, match cards. So this is like guaranteed 36 seconds in this rain. You have to match cards. You literally have to fail twice for it to end. There's no way to skip it otherwise. However, if I'm already here, might as well.
Is there any way that having an item like this in your box could help you? Because you can have like an item reserve, like in Mario 3, and like have some extra powers. Would that ever be a strat? Yo.
It's so slow. That's the problem, though.
Yeah.
Like, these games are already 36 seconds long, and the strat that you would need to like do something is probably not worth it.
Yeah, you'd lose more getting it.
There's
than
been
you would save
some
by
theory
having
though.
it.
Now, however, okay, so in Vanilla Yoshi Island and this Rom-Hack, the answer is probably no. However, in a harder one, particularly a Kaizo hack where you want to like just damage boost through everything, maybe actually, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Also, want to give a shout out to strategically using some of that bonus game for him. Got maybe a little plus 10 stars.
Burn 2 right at the beginning. Secret Cheek with the $20 donation. Please burn 2 eggs. Can't miss this dance. I want to see that too. So thanks for helping us out, Secret Cheek.
This is one of my favorite levels, actually. This level here is very, very fast, very aggressive. Supposed to go on the left side here to collect the flower, which I'll get. And on the right side to get a red coin, which I'll skip.
Okay.
Because we're going to do some dupe action here later on.
Little dupage. And I'm assuming those little Shy Guys are the only things you can dupe off of.
Correct.
They're the only things that hold coins in the first place, right? Like there's no other. They're only those floating.
They're
Shy
just
Guys
their
with
own
coins.
individual things. Yeah.
Actually, I think in the code that's actually its own sprite. Is the Shy Guy, the flying Shy Guy holding a coin is like is a flag like as its own thing. It's not just 2 separate. There is a Rom-Hack editor for this, obviously, but it's really tricky to use. Vicor90, trash an egg, and we need that Frozen dance. Thank you for the $10.
Rip the dip to that egg. Ooh, can you save it?
I would need... Okay, let me see there. Hang on.
I love how he can just like sit here and strategize while he's just like, okay, we'll just fly.
Find the platform.
Oh,
Wow!
Oh my God. I don't care how much time that wasted. The fact that he saved himself.
So you said that's a 3-frame window to gain height on flutters.
Correct.
So you did that multiple times. So you hit multiple 3-frame windows in a row right there, pretty much.
I think so, yeah. It was pretty close. The ground pound clip is what was the
saving grace right there.
Do you gain height when you ground pound slightly?
Looks like he lifts like very slowly.
You have to be like, I don't even know the math here. X amount of pixels adjacent to the thing to make that work or something. I don't know.
That's pretty sick.
So calm about it.
I knew it.
That was one thing that tripped me up when I was trying to learn. It was just like all that.
Yeah, I missed the red coin in the falling section. I thought I did. Can I? Where am I at?
Yes, you have to get everything in one go and stuff like this, like we said before.
This is just a level reset.
Yeah, it's a rip. I hit a bad checkpoint, and I'm sorry. I don't know, playing bad or talking while talking.
Well, it gives us more time for this version dance incentive.
Again, 100% Yoshi's Island, just so much management of so many different things you have to do. Collectathoning while never slowing down.
Yeah. I really do consider Yoshi's Island to be one of the most beautiful speedruns that there is because, maybe it's just me personally, but I like runs where you're doing a lot more than just running to the right and not breaking stride.
Right.
Like
There's a lot of
it's all well and good to do that, but there's you're going up, down, you're shooting, you're refracting an egg at an angle, then you go down, and just all the movement that's not just linear. And that makes for such an interesting run because you're constantly optimized instead of just kind of hold right and try to jump at the right moment. Obviously, there's more to it than that.
It's also just cool because, like, it's one of the, I think some of the best speedruns out there allow for a lot of creativity and, like, a lot of personality to come through.
Yeah.
I see, like, a lot of people talk about Trihex's style, how, you know, little extra movements he'll throw in for swag all over the place. This game's, like, practically built for that to some extent.
Yeah. What's your favorite swag move?
It's like the tongues all over the place.
Okay, so tongue.
Well, the tongue on the
Yeah,
wall.
let's make sure we get this room.
Okay, that was another like. Don't talk while I do this part right here. We're good now. Tonguing in the air at losing speed is really cool because it requires like.
Alright, did we get our second bonus game?
Oh!
We still have him queued up.
Still queued up. All right,
He's just that good at the skips.
He's
guys.
way too good at the skips.
Well, you can tongue the wall too to turn around without. You can turn around faster, right? Like if you tongue a wall and then turn the opposite direction, that you turn faster than you would normally.
Correct. Alright, so here is an epic level that is Rom-Hack-alicious. It's called the Pit of 50 Trials. If you are familiar with 1,000 Year Door, you know of the Pit of 50 Trials. So we have the count 'em, boys. We got 50 rooms.
Oh,
50 locked doors.
Count with us,
50
chat.
keys. This is like a 10-minute level, by the way. Also, spam those trumpet emotes. You're gonna hear a lot of trumpets here.
You're a 1,000 Year Door fan, aren't
Did
you?
I mention, by the way, no checkpoints, no gates?
Oh, this is a lot like 100 Rooms of Enemies, almost. It's a hack where the whole idea is to go into the room,
Clear
kill the
it,
enemies.
yeah.
This is fun. I haven't seen this level. I really like this.
So yeah, when all the enemies die, the key spawns in a particular spot in the room.
That's a lot of eggs.
Oh yeah. This would be a terrible spot.
This
to
would be
check
the
on.
actual worst level for him to just have to give away all of his eggs on.
Would be a real shame.
Yeah, jeez.
Suck if we made an incentive where for $10 a piece you could kill an egg.
It gets us a frozen eggs, though. Is it worth it?
I think I'll take that gamble.
I think so.
Yeah, so every 10 levels is a supply refill room, if you will.
That's really cute. They implemented this. So there's a lot of platformers where combat isn't interesting at all, but room clearing strategies for 100% for this type of game is so good.
Yeah, really, Fight the Room is like as old as video games themselves, and
Right.
it still is like a viable format almost anywhere. It's like old arcade games. It's a square, Fight the Room. I love Fight the Room. Oh, the penguins.
They're dead.
Bye, guys. You're so adorable. See you later. They've got penguins in SMW hacks now too. Oh, they're in Invictus, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for the penguins in Invictus coming up.
It is the next run coming up
Yep.
on this again.
Is it?
Race between
Invictus, yeah.
Dode and Tofu.
Yeah, Dofu, as it were.
Dofu. Y'all looking to get that into a GDQ soon, potentially? It's kind of the next, the new hot ROM hack for SMW.
One of the crazier rooms, actually. Yeah, it's really easy. If you follow those pits, you lose all your progress. So it's kind of important to take some of these things a little bit slower. And you'll see that come into play big time in, when I get to like room 30 onward.
Well, chat's actually doing a really good job keeping up with the
Which
number
one
of
we're
rooms.
on.
I'm really impressed. Twitch chat doesn't normally know how to count this well. You guys are doing great.
I'm assuming the in-between rooms, those are floors as well.
Those are the even number ones, yeah.
Okay.
20, 30, 40.
The shade. I
We're-
call them as I see them, man.
We're in
The
room
shoe fits.
1337, 43, 69. I don't know. Twitch chat might be losing it on you, dude.
He's stealing $10 from charity.
Piccolo, thank you for the $1.57. You two kids better not fail this Frozen dance. You guys got to help us get there. Thanks for helping us make that happen, Piccolo.
Oh, because he's Piccolo. Yeah, okay. Do you want to be Goten or Trunks?
Ooh.
I know we like to believe we're Goku and Vegeta, but let's face it.
I guess it depends on. All right, so one of our dads is Vegeta by association.
Sure.
So which one?
I'm gonna let you're holding the controller right now.
All the speedrun lore here. I don't know.
Do you really want to be Goten?
Is my dad Goku?
Is my dad Goku?
Who was my dad fought?
All these.
Well, let's see. Well, let's think about it for a second. My dad works for Nintendo, right?
No doubt. Oh, the crabs. I hate the crabs, dude.
Not the crab. They have a funny name. I can't think of what that enemy's name is. It's not Clogger.
Got nice back shots there.
Like that. That's what's possible with hasty eggs. I can do the neutral egg angle and
okay.
fire off.
But you couldn't do that with Patient.
Correct. Yeah. Because even if you like double tap a patient, it still doesn't do that exact angle.
Yeah, plus you're never going to have the reliable double tap, like, forever. Yo, thank you for the anonymous $10 donation with no message, but we really appreciate it.
Getting us closer to the fusion dance, guys.
Yeah, this section here is just absolute chaos everywhere. I haven't really figured out a fast way to do this room, honestly. Because one of the monkeys has a watermelon and starts spitting just like this one here. He's spitting seeds at you. It's really easy to miss that. I accidentally ate the watermelon, yeah, and just SpaghettiOs. Okay. Level 36. Makes it real.
Oof. Reminder that there are no checkpoints in this level.
That room is really stressful. That is like a huge spike in difficulty.
Get it? Spikes.
I get it about the spike, Vegeta.
The double get it. The double entendre.
This looks more Kaizo-esque. Like, this is what I would think like a real Kaizo hack would be, like rolling on that log on the spikes. And,
Yeah, it's steep escalation in difficulty and confined room. Just like
10 rooms to go.
Okay, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Barb Toxic donates $50. Precision Strike Oven Mitts go. Now that's good news and it's bad news. Thank you, Barb Toxic.
So safe here. Holy crap.
Boy.
You got a power block.
I do have a power block.
A fusion dance is gonna feel good after a rough day.
3, 2, 1, go.
I have to feel like you
Okay.
waited. I feel like they waited until we were really deep in this to drop that.
The inching up to the key.
Man, yeah, I don't anyone near those pits, man.
Oh man.
Okay.
Reminder: there are no checkpoints in this
Okay,
level.
this room's not. This room is pretty bad. But I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna-
word.
Okay.
Just tap it in.
Just tap it.
Give it a little taparoo.
All right, we in there.
This is how fast I would do it the first
Yeah,
time.
just straight up. This is like what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
That
Oh my
also,
god.
That also
Boom,
double.
time. What's my time? What's my time?
10 seconds.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna chicken out. Okay, I'm checking out a little bit here. I'm not gonna lie.
3, 2, 1, done.
Oh my god, dude! Like, I would have cried.
Nice,
if
yeah,
I-
that was good. Survived.
Oh, you
the
just
key
tucked
through
it.
the floor.
I was like, is he forgetting the key? I forgot.
That's some strats too from Vanilla. You can get the key through walls and stuff by tonguing it, and ceilings where you're supposed to go around, but you can tongue it through the wall.
Hey, he would have lost 10 minutes there. I think that was pretty
would've-
legit.
Chad, you would have not enjoyed if I had died. Okay, trust me. Next one is pretty cool if I get it done right. Gonna eat left, eat right. Eat left, eat right.
Nice.
Oh, that was gross.
It was so good. I love those ghosts in the Noble Shot guy. So many cool, unique enemies in this game, like, for real.
Yeah, again, the Ghost Shy guys you only see in one room.
Yeah, I was going to say that's an enemy I don't remember from Yoshi's Island.
Oh, it's this guy. He appears like this in vanilla levels, too.
Yep, and 5-4.
Yeah. Nice swag.
What are each of these? Oh, okay.
Oh, are these the other minigame houses that you can get into with the locked key, where you have to like do the input sequences
Oh,
and
you
pop
know
the
what? Here,
bubbles and stuff?
yeah, I'll give you the. I forgot about that actually. Yeah.
Give me the
Oh, the tour.
Yeah, see how broken this one is actually. You can just eat, you can eat the. I can stay up here and forever just spam eat.
That seems unfair.
This is fair.
That is Wilt Chamberlain allowed to play basketball. Dude was like 14 feet tall. He dropped the ball in the bucket.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, now you want to talk about cheating. Literally cheating.
Yeah, so totally broken by the way.
Yo, congrats on the win.
That was a good one.
Also remember, you do have one more bonus level you need to play.
Oh wait,
Full-
wait.
Well, I literally
I was doing
just
the
told him.
I know. I was just.
I was like, oh, maybe this is a setup to make sure he get it. All right, did we get it? Did we get our other one finally queued up?
Hey! Alright.
Bonus challenge.
Must speed.
I literally was
Skip
like,
bonus.
now make sure you play this bonus level. Trihex said yes, and then immediately set up.
I'm gonna do it.
Damn,
Do it later.
that RNG man. Another match cards.
Oh,
Worst-
baby.
Worst one in
Anything you need,
Grab some eggs full in case chat wants to.
throw them away
Mess with
immediately
you,
afterwards. Fill up
Nailed
your
it.
cup.
Frozen dance is?
The Frozen dance is simply the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z with two afroed individuals that may or may not be in this room. They're actually in this room. It's myself and Trihex right now. We will fusion dance for you at the end of this run. If we get over $47,500, we need another $900 to get there. By the end of this run, and that was 3-7 right there. So while we're making our way through these mini games, we got 9, 10, we got 11 levels left for you guys, including this one right here.
All right.
This is funny. Marcel with the $3 donation says, "Greetings from first time long donator watcher time. Loving this Final Fantasy VI run." No greetings from Germany? You want to? How do you feel about the animals? Kill or save?
GDQ random donation generator is so good.
Dude, right?
So this is 3-8. This is the hardest level in the game, with the hardest skip in the game. If you're familiar with the 5-4 skip in Yoshi Island, then you're in for a treat here. It'll be super obvious when I'm trying to do something that's very, very not intended. That is very, very hard. Look forward to it.
Get hype.
This is the part of the run that you stress the most about when you're doing runs.
This is the part where you're either ahead by a minute or you're behind like by 3 minutes because you're going all in for this obnoxiously hard skip.
What's your PB on this right now? Just out of curiosity.
225 something. But my sum of best is considerably lower. It's like a 210 sum of best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's mostly because like you get all the skips first try. You get helicopters. There's so many skips, right? There's like 2 house scroll skips, helicopter skip, train skip, red coin duping. There's like again, I'm not even doing like a hard route where it's like you just dupe everything ever, no matter how small a time save is. Because if you fail a red coin dupe, you can't recover. You know.
Yeah.
It's like high risk, low reward kind of things.
I love
Greetings from animals. Kill the Germany.
I love it. This donation goes to Save the Germany. Save the first time donor. Yeah, there's some tonguing on the wall there to turn around faster, right?
Yeah.
Got a lot of speed game with a long attack. Good luck, my dude.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna read this right after this, so you can focus here. Let's just.
Utilizing that to get a little bit more height. Oh, the off-screen clip from the enemy.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, let him go ahead and
Yeah.
finish up
We're
the
gonna hold on
scroll.
reading donations until after we get through
That
this
was
because we want
really
to
close.
see this go down. Thank you all for these coming in though.
I suck. Oh my god, I totally had that until I didn't have it. I don't think I have a backup strategy. I'm just like I'm sorry. That was a dumb way to fail. The freaking bat was like, I don't know. I was too far out. The bats are really, really finicky. I apologize. This is legit.
There's so much manipulation and everything going on right here of the bats of the enemies.
Yeah, and you actually have to get near the bat to trigger it, right? Like there's a certain point where it'll come at you.
Yeah. Not only that, you have to lose height on purpose near the bat in order for it to. That wasn't good either. All right, so now I have to like wait for the platform. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like a.
These sorts of things are disgustingly hard.
1,000,005 reasons why that could fail.
So it's all right to read some donations while we're riding on this. All right, we got a whole bunch coming in. The Pie Overlord with $10. Hey guys, long-time viewer, third-time viewer. It gives me great joy to donate to a great cause. Greetings from Frames. P.S. Save the animals. Donate the viewer. Praley donates $1. Third time watching SGDQ. Second time viewer. My games passed away from games. Money goes to save the games. Donate the cancer. Hype. Yoshi must die with $1. Almost 2 hours and Mario hasn't thrown that Yoshi down a pit. I feel cheated. Danny Chipotle with the $10. Hey all, Overlay Guy here. Thank you so much for the good you do by throwing sweet marathons like this. Here's to many more Mario marathons. Thank you so much. Masai with the $3. Animals save. Love you guys. And Ziglet with the 10. Hey guys, long time runner, first time runner. It gives me great joy to donate to a great cause. Greetings from donation. P.S. Save the Germans. Drop the donation. Drop an egg.
We'll make him drop it after the auto scroller skip.
Yeah, it's like exponentially difficult because now I'm like, I may have to just do some backup strats in a second here if I keep not getting going. It's really epic when you land it, but
I believe. And making that shot while you're hovering and shooting backwards. It's wow.
And again, if you ever played Yoshi's Island, you are not, forget gaining height, you're not supposed to not lose height every time you do a hover. You're supposed to slowly float down.
Yeah, Trihex said it's a 3-frame window to gain 1 pixel.
Yeah, you have to put in perfect flutters in order to be able to keep this going the whole time while aiming the shots and timing all these enemies.
Come on, get some hype. Help them out, chat.
Not into the world yet. I just have to do that. Turn that around. We're good.
Yeah, buddy.
That was awesome.
Peed myself, pooped myself, all in between.
Oh, that was great.
I don't care if that's 14th try. That is absolutely insane.
That was total improv to make the bat. The bat will respawn facing the direction he's facing. So if you go past him and then respawn the bat, it will then be facing the direction which he is.
Sheriff with the $5. Hey guys, long-time viewer, third-time viewer. It gives me great joy to view to a great cause. Greetings from Animal. P.S. Save the cancer, save the cancer, save the Germany.
Also, when you come out of this, throw 1 egg away.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was like, I am going to make an executive decision and let him keep his resources. Alright, good.
For 3-frame window trick he does, he gets the delay on it.
And I was waiting for the $50 donation. Do it in oven mitts, bro. During it.
I love these sewer levels, but they're so hard to make in Golden Egg because all these walls are like
Oh, we gonna get the
different layers.
Oh,
Like,
baby.
Nice.
Oh my!
Oh my!
So glad you can still do that in the.
Yeah. So you want to explain what you just did right there?
So there's actually a developer Easter egg in the vanilla Yoshi Island game where you could shoot the untransformed piranha plant before Kamek the Witch makes it grow and whatnot. And it's because it's obviously, there's custom dialogue for that, so it's a scripted event. So the developers put a little Easter egg in there for everyone to, if you bother to ever do that. Very, very obscure, but it's a thing.
As someone who played that boss casually, I felt like that fight was super duper slow. Is it slow even in a speedrun to have to, like, if you accidentally missed that, it's a long fight.
Oh yeah,
isn't it?
that fight is probably the longest fight in the game. Actually,
Yeah.
it's like a 3-minute fight because it's the one thing you don't want, which is like essentially an auto scroller boss.
Uh-huh.
You have to like wait, suffer for a minute and a half, and then finally he's vulnerable for his one shot to be taken.
Wow.
3 times in a row, by the way.
Got 3 here.
Small John's here. This TV's really, really dark, so this is like...
Oh, we know from last night.
Oh yeah,
It's the
dark
darkest TV of all time.
The dark room before, I was like, have I never been in this room? This is just right before Bowser. That's all it was.
Shout out to World 9 for letting us get these TVs after GDQX, but they did give us their darkest TVs.
Hard mode, dude.
Yeah, they were like, oh, we'll get rid of these 2.
Thank goodness we switched to N to 6, otherwise we'd have to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was actually easier to just soft lock the game there.
Like, whatever you see down on the game feed is not what I see. This is like...
We literally
Pitch
see
black.
where Yoshi is, that light, and that is actually it.
Time to drop 1 egg. Anonymous with a $10 donation. Yoshis are tools to be used and discarded. Donation goes to killing the animals. P.S. Drop an egg. That's technically killing a Yoshi, right?
I just read them.
Read them and don't judge.
Wait, no, Yoshis are double jump tools. They're like screwdrivers, you know what I mean? Like they're simply there to achieve a goal.
What is going on?
Everyone knows that. They're tools, not jewels, guys.
I'm just gonna go completely off screen and reload that door, I guess. I'm hitting it with the watermelon in the door just instantly spawns. It's just some kind of like dog or whatever.
Barb's chat with the $1. We miss you, Barb. Please say hi to us. Feels bad, man.
Hi.
He loves you.
They loved you enough to spend $1 whole on you.
The collective chat.
Hey, but that $1 just got $47 worth of medicine.
That is
medicine.
a very good
Woo!
relief.
Rolling deep.
Yeah.
I mean, but seriously, Barb's chat, imagine with $2.
But on a serious note. Come on, Barb's chat. Roll a little deeper.
Way to represent.
This room, similar goal, I have to like move this, I can't even see. I can't even see. I gotta move this chomp rock to the very end here and navigate in TV-aided total blindness.
Ryan is me with the $1. Will there be a possibility of a marbles race among all the players? We will check the schedule and let you know. Thank you, Ryan.
Swag reel.
Nice egg swag. Like I was saying earlier, there's so much personality you can have in a Yoshi's Island speedrun.
Mr. Mighty Mouse with a $5 to make a pretty good point. What kind of fool throws away their tools after just a couple of uses?
Yeah, poo.
Yeah, with the Craftsman lifetime warranty.
Yeah, I mean, to that justification, I would say that there's, like, if you got a new shinier screwdriver, like, every 2 minutes, like, you know?
If I could grow screwdrivers.
Yeah, I mean, and also if there were so many screwdrivers that were eating all the berries in the neighborhood, you'd probably want to get rid of a few after you were done with them.
Yo, I really like that skiing section in the dark.
So surreal. Yeah, you're just this happy, like, yee, like going down the thing. Baby Mario's got the cutest sprite in the game with that in that section, but it's during this like dark level, the music and everything.
Yeah, I was wondering if we'd see the skiing section used.
They had to. It's the best sprite probably in the history of gaming.
Speaking of attention to detail, if you didn't notice, whenever I'm skiing, Baby Mario wears a little ski cap.
Yes.
That's only used in that one little section and nowhere else in the game.
So cute.
This whole game is full of just really interesting stuff like that. It's really specific to one situation in one area.
So yeah, so I again, no enemies in this room to use a gold bonus skip for. So I had to use the dot after the red arrow sign, duck there, then walk forward and jump in. Also, you saw I had flashing eggs. I didn't use them because they're kind of risky to use here, but flashing eggs, when they crack open, have a red coin inside of them.
Ooh.
But they explode automatically upon gold ring. So it's just safe, because if you shoot them and you miss, red coin gone. GG, no 100%.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Alright, down to just World 4 to go for you guys. This is my banger of Yoshi's Island. Dude. I love this track.
Yeah. Oh, this song?
Yeah, I love this track. Probably one of my favorite Super Nintendo tracks.
Yeah, so these chickens are unique because they act as like homing missiles, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just come in here, fire.
Good.
And they are disposable, so I'm gonna come right here, fire. Rip.
If you guys are trying to see that Frozen dance, we only need $1,038 to go. If we can make that happen before the end of the run, that would be awesome.
Yeah, my math is wrong on the other side of that.
Math.
Was not my strong suit. It was actually my number 2 goal for her. It was either theater or math for me for my major in college. As you can see, it's good I went the other way.
You'd be more boring.
Yo, the anonymous $5 donation. Barb's legs plus Trihex's arms, the perfect human?
That's the fusion dance I want to see.
There's not a Mr. Potato Head, guys.
Alright, everyone build your favorite Mario Master.
little action figures of all the streamers you can take apart.
Actually, Loki, that sounds pretty awesome. There was like action figures for everyone, like kind of like WWE wrestlers or whatever.
Uh-huh.
We have a $50 donation. iTouch News. Yoshi lives don't matter. Don't at me.
Thank you for the very generous donation. Appreciate you guys. Keeping them all coming in. Already well past $46,000 raised for direct relief. Still gonna be rocking here for another couple days. Got a lot of fun stuff coming up later today, like Invictus after this. An awesome new Super Mario World Rom-Hack.
Yeah, there's so much content today.
100 Ways to Die and Mario Maker.
100 Ways to Die is super fun.
Yo, don't forget about that Super Soul Brothers concert. There's going to be live music tomorrow. Not tonight, but tomorrow we've got some actual live bands, which I'm really hyped about.
It's a really hard shot coming up right here. I'm going to kill this guy. Let the Chomp Rock roll past. Duck. And I think it's really hard. Really?
Listen for that audio cue.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, I think it's a very finicky angle, honestly. But it skips doing some like really slow things with the Chomp Rock.
All right, Krunkenstein313 donates $50 and says, "Am I the only one that wants to see some oven mitt strats?"
Wait, how much? 50?
$50.
That's a 50.
This is the terrible section for that because I'm in like.
Are you about to dupe?
I'm about to dupe in a fuzzy section. Like I'm about to be on drunk mode while dude. This is like horrible.
3, 2, 1, eat it.
All right.
If you dupe, steak dinner.
All right. Let's see what we can do here. Can't even like.
Oh man.
This is.
Look at them just. They're so.
Oh, they're growing,
They're
dude.
so menacing.
Now you just gotta touch all the fuzzies. Get all the digits.
Oh my.
So Yoshi actually will automatically move if you Let me try this out. Okay, now I gotta do this. RB Pimilico, I hope I said that right. Thank you for the $10. Says, instead of trashing eggs in this game, how much do we have to donate to get you all to start throwing real eggs at each other?
Ooh, the equipment would appreciate that, I think, looking around. I do think we have some eggs upstairs.
We do have eggs upstairs. I mean, we would have to find a willing
You can take them off
participant
now.
to get an egg thrown at.
Dude, he's giving you bonus mitts action.
Cole with the $1. No Mario Golf 64 with Eldad versus Barb.
You're done.
Don't pay, pal. Thank you for the $1 though.
You gave him a minute 10 right there.
So yeah, actually, this room to the right here, I'm skipping. That's the room I can skip by doing red coin dupes. Yeah, you're gonna see like dupe galore in that fuzzy room if I don't get opened again.
If I don't get opened.
Why do you need the chomp rock to roll through there if you're just shooting in to get the?
No, it respawns. And if I don't jump out of its way, it's going to like throw me right in the spike pit.
Oh, okay. Then,
Nice.
Yeah. You just wanted to get it out of the way. Having it roll in there wasn't a part of the trick or anything.
Correct.
It just gets out of your way. Okay.
Down here, get some red coins. Spawn this thing right here.
Nice.
You also can shoot those fuzzies out of your way with eggs, and they will be destroyed. That's one trick you can use.
Correct.
Yo, the dodges.
That was awesome.
That
was
was
really good. Yeah.
I bet we got to see that room without oven mitts once.
I think that was the only way we might have
Yeah,
seen
I don't think it was possible to.
that was a dead situation.
Yo, R-Attack, thank you so much for the $100. Upside down controller to gain some time to reach the Frozen Dance limit.
That is buying you time. That is literally buying you time.
Thank you so much.
All right. Let me
Good strats.
Was for 1 or for 2?
And that's 47,500 we need for the Frozen Dance. So we are, I think, just under about 9.
$822.
Yeah, some kind of math number.
822.76.
What's down? Okay. Oh, that's so confusing. Down is
Are you
up.
timing then?
Oh.
Yeah, Spike.
Yeah, your time starts now. Whoops.
What is spit?
Well, hey, we want to get that dance, so. Oh.
I actually really like watching players do the upside down. I love watching upside down and.
Yeah, you have. It's like you have to think twice as hard to do anything.
Upside down, one-handed, all that sort of stuff.
So I'm visualizing the controller in my head. Crap.
Yo, we still got 32 lives in there.
Upside down is extremely difficult.
Like I said, there's way more than 2 buttons in this game.
Well, and he has to use his R and L button, so he's got to like use his pinky.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, it's not even like Zelda or Mario.
And done.
Everything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Thank you for that $100 donation. Appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
You definitely bought us more time.
I thought he was still upside down for a second. I was like,
Like,
whoa!
what did this guy?
Whoa! What is
This
going
dude
on?
adapts so quickly. Alright, for $200, do it with his feet.
What's that for? Like so much money? We'll just play Diddy Kong.
Oh, Slim Grady with the same strats. Thank you for the $100 donation. Let's queue up another upside down controller for a bit more time.
Flip that baby. Start. Let's go.
Almost walked right off the cliff.
I was waiting for you to... All right, holding left. Right.
We are at 46, 777.74. We're getting really close.
Ooh, all right.
7:23:26, guys. We can get there. Let's do this.
With the sevens, I wish for 50K today. I think we can make that happen.
Yeah, sitting here in the final world of Golden Yoshi's Island. The sick-looking Yoshi's Island Rom-Hack.
Yeah, this has been fantastic as far as just like
Watching it
built.
from us,
Yeah, the speed run of it, the way it was built. Like, if anyone's messed with the Golden Egg editor, like this is really hard to do. It's not like SMW or SMB3 backgrounds and graphics are made in such a crazy way.
Say when.
3, 2. You're done.
Shooting while moving forward and jumping all at the same time upside down. That was a lot to get into.
I'm pretty sure that Trihex has actually like tried, because it's so easy to just be like, I'm just gonna wait.
Well,
you gotta give them the money.
Yeah.
You gotta do it for the kids.
That being said,
Killer Typo with the $50 and add some mitts.
Is the mitts harder than upside down?
Yes, because the mitts are so snug that my thumbs, it's like,
You can't press
my
buttons.
thumb ends right here, so I have to like just do like nubby nubs. It's like really, like I'm forced to do
nubs.
piano key. I can do upside down controller actually. I would say it's just every action's complicated. Here it's just like I have to do piano key. There's no way around it.
and start.
Well, that'll kill some
Down
time
a
on the mitts.
Like even
Chat, should we get double mitts?
Just look, see Trihex there.
There's a certain limit to the physical number of mitts you can.
He's getting owned, dude.
Oh my god.
Have to replace some eggs here.
Chrisium, thank you for the $2 donation with no message. We appreciate that.
Go away. Won't you go away? Won't you go away?
This epic battle, dude. Oh.
Uh-oh, Rusix donates $150. Let's keep that controller upside down and get to that incentive. Some oven mitts on as well.
All right, I'm just gonna tack that on. Now you gotta get to 2 minutes. Flip it upside
Good luck
down.
with that.
What am I even?
You're gonna have to use your leg for the LNR.
It might be easier with your feet, honestly.
At this point, yeah, you don't have to use the hands.
No, I can't even like.
You just have to have the mitts on.
Right, let me just see here.
I appreciate that you're not sandbagging with this. You're like really trying.
Yeah.
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 Use the. I'm about to say chin it, my dude. You gotta chin that.
All right, Koala donates $50. Is that controller hot? Why are you wearing oven mitts? I don't know if that's.
This isn't good.
I don't know if that's
Oh,
specifically
I
a
like
donation
it,
to
though.
keep
I
them
like it.
on, but we do need everyone to kind of say what they want in their message. That does put us over $47,000. And we are about 500 short of that Frozen dance between these two Fro Meisters here.
Oh, I get it.
3, 2, 1. You're done.
Froze.
You can take everything off, flip it upside right.
How long do we give it though?
I love him taking off the weighted clothing afterwards too.
It's so hard like doing all this too because when you're speedrunning you're in such like a rhythm. You have a rhythm for games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And literally everything we're doing here is designed to completely ruin your rhythm.
Oh yes. Here at Mario Masters Colosseum, my dudes.
Yeah, I mean like the old Colosseums, you know, it's like having the tigers in the cage all of a sudden. You just release the tigers. That's our oven mitts.
You might want to drop 2 eggs. Raznagol says, maybe it's easier if you don't have to carry so much eggs. Thank you for the $20.
He's a little lighter now. Yoshi's run speed is up.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
That'd be so weird if you ran
If you had to
faster based on
route,
your
if
egg
you had to
number.
route that out.
Oh gosh, that would change everything.
So remember earlier you asked about shell bouncing or something like way
Yeah. You asked about that.
This is where it comes into play here.
I like shells. That's kind of the. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, damage boost, but
Lovely.
Can you can just shell jump though?
Yeah, you can throw the shell up, bounce against the wall, catch it, and or bounce off it and catch it.
You actually can stand stationary, hold up, toss a shell, and get off it in midair with an up throw. I've messed around with it in the editor.
Is there any hot like Kaizo hacks? Like something like that?
There is one Yoshi Island Kaizo hack.
Is it good?
I don't know. Carl and Goomba made it, and I forget if it's like trolly or if it's like meant to be actually like.
I'm betting it's trolly.
Yeah, but Carl.
I've seen Carl's work.
Yeah, I'm betting it's trolly.
Pretty Carly. Pro Peeves with the $10. You may have done that with your mouth, but I didn't see the controller upside down, sir.
It was.
I think we can confirm.
It was.
Trihex
As someone 2 feet away from him, he did it upside down.
Yeah. Citizen Kane with the $20. As if the hours of free entertainment wasn't enough, here you all are raising money for charity. Thanks, Pooh, and good luck with the oven mitts, Trihex. No, that's not it. That's a $20. We need the $50 for the oven mitts. I think he's just wishing you good luck. Here we go. Jay Farbs with the $50. Pooh's hands look cold. Can he get some oven mitts? And flip that back over because Tammy Black Media donates $100. Thank you so much.
Flip that sucker.
Tammy, I thought you were coming today. I love you.
We're getting dangerously close, guys. $261.26 away.
NPit with a $10 donation. I hear weight reduction makes you faster, so drop one of those weights. I think he means...
Chuck that sucker into the void. See ya. I am so glad we did that.
Yeah, dude, get rid of the egg ones.
That is a solid incentive.
Mess with his hands, mess with his controller, or mess with his routes.
This is tough.
He's trying to. I love how it's always in a dude too.
And just and flutter. All right, now I have to like we get chased by that thing. I have to be ready for this whole thing.
God, it's cool. I've been tying this upside down.
Rhythm Detector donates $1 and says, I am not detecting any rhythm in the direction of Grand Pooh Bear. All claims of having rhythm are false. This is not a test. Get some rhythm.
And you're good. You're good.
Yeah, those chasing sections are really hard upside down, or oven mitted, either way, because you have to like get everything on first try.
Yo, what's up? CMM1215. Thank you for the $15. Says, hello all. Loving what you're doing here for such a great cause and excited to support you. Thank you for the fun while I count the days down until AGDQ. Me too. Hopefully, I'll see some of you there. Also, lose an egg, please.
Check an egg.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yo, I'll see you there, CMM.
I'll just show you penalty.
I bet you spikeball too.
Heck yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
AGDQ, always a blast.
Gonna be great.
We'll both be there doing runs.
Yeah. What's your?
I'm part of the Tropical Freeze.
Oh,
I think we're both doing three-way races.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a joke here.
Something about
Hey,
I feel like there's a
up
joke
top.
here, you know?
Nice.
That almost calls for like a.
Is Tropical Freeze the best Donkey Kong Country or the absolute best Donkey Kong Country?
It's a tie. That and Donkey Kong Country 2, both real good.
I would say the best.
Oh, baby. Rolandy.
Wow.
These donations.
Rusix, thank you so much for the $250. Did someone say dancing? Because I think we just hit that incentive. We did, Rusix, and put those mitts back on and get that controller upside down some more and trash some eggs.
Just do everything. Everything that sucks, dude. They're all gone.
Sorry, also, Kamek the Magic Koopa with 222. Does Trihex have an origin story of his name, and can Pooh tell it?
Ooh, I like pop quiz.
Okay. I mean, so this is kind of crazy, but Trihex was originally when he was young,
he was one of the kids that was supposed to be in the Jurassic Park movie. You guys don't know this, but he was a child actor.
No doubt.
Back in the day.
I can tell.
And coincidence, this is kind of funny because he.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, he was going to like be in a scene with the Triceratops.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Right.
And that's the try part.
Oh.
Okay. But you know he got so he's a character actor. He got so deep into it that he decided that he had to find a way to defeat these dinosaurs on his own as a character actor, and his way was that he wanted to put a hex on each dinosaur.
Oh.
So when they decided to kind of pivot on the character, you know what I mean, because he was such a deep actor, so deep into that, he committed to the hexing of the Triceratops.
I'm timing your story as well, by the way.
I
have so much respect.
Yeah, but life finds a way, and like here we are, you know what I mean? Like we all got our true callings.
Can I get some cool story Bob and chat for that?
Yeah, we spared no expense with that one.
2, 1, regularize yourself.
Yo, thanks to the Blues Man for another $10. You don't have to throw an egg. I was just trying to get closer to the 47,500. Thank you so much. We hit it.
Quotes from Jurassic Park right now. For that.
I would definitely like to see 50K for this by the end of the day, but we got time for that, and we got more incentives coming up. So I think we can
Trihex
hit
and
that.
I will actually fuse. It's amazing how
They will
that
become one. Simultaneously run Donkey Kong and Yoshi's Island
at the same time.
On that note, Pooh, I find that probably the best one-liner in Jurassic Park 1 is the whole like they were so busy trying to see if they could, and they didn't stop thinking if they should.
That is a good one.
Because it can be applied to like so many funny situations.
Pretty much anything that comes out of Jeff Goldblum's mouth.
Yeah.
So no more. Thanks for the $1. Nobody's BS like the Master Pooh.
That one's tough. I usually don't make up names for other people. Like up stories.
I don't know if we can tell it on stream, but that joke you got tofu with last night, oh my word. Standing ovation. Too funny.
An old one.
Well, if you want the actual origin story, so before speedrunning in 2004, I was hardcore, deep in the Kool-Aid of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Was my life prior to speedrunning. I played an absolute irresponsibly high amount of it. And once, and mind you, I lived in a small little rural town in the middle of nowhere in Louisiana, so it's not like the nearest mall, much less comic book shop, was like 40 minutes away, so I wasn't going to tournaments. I only had my local high school friends to really play with, and they were all nowhere near as good as me. So so in 2003, I started playing online. I had my trash internet in my middle of nowhere small country town. So the one thing that I could do with my crud internet was play online Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Mm-hmm. So started doing that. I entered online tournaments. I started winning because I was getting good. And I thought, no man, I'm not just Michael. I'm an elite duelist. So I need a sick rad name to cement my online legacy and my win-loss ratio at the time. And so I thought of a cool logo first. I was like, I like 3 hexagons together is pretty cool. I like that. And so I made that in Photoshop in 5 seconds, and I was like, triple hexagon, Trihex. It had no thought put into it whatsoever. No one really picks what they're going to be iconic with later on, right?
That's so much better. Mine's literally 2 anime characters slapped together when I was 10 years old. Yours is a lot better story than mine. Real quick, we got a couple donations.
Yeah, and Matrix, thank you for the $50. Don't worry, no oven mitts for this one. Woo. Just stoked about Trihex balling hard through this game. Me too. And then Nico MR with the $1. Pooh, can you explain the origin of Barbarous King's name, please?
Well, you have to be able to pronounce it first.
Mighty Mouse with the buck.
Barbarous
Trihex
King.
Finds a way.
Did I pronounce it right?
3 years in the making.
Barbarous King, not Barbarous.
Barbosa King.
He just said it. Why? I'm repeating what he just said, and everyone's yelling at me. How does this work? This is ridiculous.
It's always your fault, buddy.
No, I just don't get it. Am I saying something different than everyone else, and I'm just not hearing it in my own head?
That's how we're
I'm beginning to think the whole world's just messing with me. This is some long con.
There's no E in his name.
Yeah.
Barbarous.
Is he saying it right?
Barbarous King.
Barbarous King. So he's saying it right. Did I not just say that a second ago? What did I say?
Barbos.
I didn't say Barbos today. I said
Not today.
Barbarous. Yeah. I'm on it. Anyway, how he got his name is actually a really funny story.
It's always so.
Well, sit down.
Yeah, it goes back to I don't know if you guys ever watched Nick Jr. actually.
Oh, I did.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, okay. You guys remember Eureka's Castle at all?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, Eureka is a queen, and Barb, had kind of a little like young man's crush on Eureka, right?
No doubt.
So Barb actually, he tried to think of like what his king name would be. He wanted to sound strong, obviously, because Eureka's a powerful woman. You know what I mean? She's not gonna go with like a weak dude. And so that's what he went. He had barbarian, but that's not really romantic. So added the oos onto it, and here we are.
All it takes sometimes is a
God,
little
that was
bit
such
of
a funny story. You're right every time. It is a funny story. Trihex, I kind of want to ask you real quick. What was your? I played a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh. What was like your main deck? Like, what were like your main monsters?
So, my rise to glory was running a Gravekeeper deck.
Okay.
My meta was lame, and they were all about the chaos decks. They wanted to like, turn 1, 4th century, Delinquent Duo, It's a Painful Choice, RFG, 4 things, get out BLS and Envoy of the End, and just like slam me for 9k direct or whatever. Sorry, I'm throwing you a lot of stuff right now.
If you don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is,
those were a bunch of words.
That was just like whoosh.
I'm sorry, that was a mouthful right now.
You're good.
No, but that's the thing. Like, whenever you talk about like a specific game like that, like, just go for it.
Yeah, you got to.
Because like if you try to slow down,
everyone in chat who plays Yu-Gi-Oh is like, word.
I caught all of that, or you caught none of it.
So yeah, they would all slam chaos decks all day long, and I was like the only kid in my high school who was like, but yo, Necro Valley's underrated. Though that thing locks down the graveyard, you can't resurrect anything. Y'all are booty blasted now. So I ran GK Rushdown, GK Spies, a 2k defense with free resurrection and a free recruit ability. And it's like, dude, she prints paper, man. You gotta run her. She's insane. And these boys don't even be reading the effects and whatnot. So in Necro Valley, you can't even resurrect from your own graveyard or your opponent's graveyard. So they're just like all mad because they can't RFG anything to get anything they want to summon and whatnot. So it's just like they're locked down, bro. It's done.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
See, this is why when people speedrun Yu-Gi-Oh games, they're like, give me Forbidden Memories. There's nothing to understand about that game. There are monsters and there are bigger monsters. Yo, what's that, water? How you doing, dog?
I'm good.
Oh yeah, come join me, baby.
Bud?
How's it going?
We got matching basketball.
Oh my gosh, we are wearing the same basketball shorts.
Dude, y'all want a ball?
Oh no, not
Are yours
exactly the
Adidas?
same. Yeah, mine are Adidas. Oh, we are.
Mine
wearing-
are also Adidas.
Oh wow. Okay.
Three
Come
stripes.
on and
Twinsies!
slam.
Oh my god!
And welcome to the gym. But you gotta get up if you want to get down.
Obviously.
There's a whole bunch of rules.
There's steps, there's a process involved.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now.
You can't just go to the jam.
Yeah.
Unless you're welcome to the jam.
Yeah.
Or you want to slam.
Yeah, if you
want to jam.
Exactly. There's a
whole
whole bunch of
plan.
stipulations.
Reminder, guys, after this run, we are going to have a Space Jam watch party.
Hey.
Everybody get up.
Yeah, so the end of the story is that I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I luckily discovered what speedrunning was in 2004. I happened to be playing Yoshi Island at the time on the Game Boy Advance port. And I just naturally combined the two into like, oh, let me just try out this speedrunning thing with the Yoshi game we're playing right now. And the rest is history. I enjoyed speedrunning much more than playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So I was like, cool.
There's a lot of things that are more fun than playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's weird.
Yeah.
Ashmeditacular? I think I got that kind of close. Thank you for the $50. Hey guys, thanks for having me up to such a great event. This donation is for everyone who has to take that godforsaken road back to town. Thank you all for that. Thank you for all that you do and supporting a great cause. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being a part of it with us. Rue6, thank you for the $100. Says, hi, Mickey.
Hi, Rue6.
Feel better?
Yo, 47,720 blasting past the Frozen goal.
Let's get 48K, guys.
Yeah, the road, just so you guys know, we all literally risked our lives getting here, and that's not a joke. The road you have to take has seen no less than 12 murders, I'm guessing.
See all the cars that were like burned to a crisp?
Yeah, the murder card.
We were
There's a
supposed to
couple of
have
cars
more
that
people here right
definitely
now.
have
They
not
didn't quite make it.
in decades.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yo, this is a good message here. Empty Sis with the $5. As someone who's been working for quite some time on a Rom-Hack, I just wanted to show my appreciation for the visuals in this hack. Not sure how hard Yoshi's Island hacking is, but I didn't see a single bad tile yet. This is impressive. P.S. I'm low-key mad that Spike's DKL3 submission didn't get into GDQ. Actually,
One day, my dudes, one day.
a little bit of a fun fact, since you brought that donation up. I have worked with Yoshi's Island ROM hacking a little bit. It is really, really tough, and a lot of the walls are not just single objects, but they're actually layers of different tiles that make corners and sewers and stuff. So that is really impressive for this hack being created that way.
Indeed, yeah, it's no small feat. There's a reason why there's like probably maybe a double-digit amount of Yoshi Island ROM hacks in total, because it requires like a crap load more effort to. Not saying that SMW ones aren't that, but the editor for Yoshi Island right now is nowhere near as like comprehensive as Lunar Magic.
Lunar Magic is fantastic. It's so easy.
Yoshi's Island could get there though.
It could get there.
Could.
Like if I recall correctly, I believe that the Golden Egg editor has like doesn't it have like a basic copy paste function.
Yeah, it has hardly anything.
Little chat message. But if I could give a hard recommendation, any of you who went to bed early last night, go watch the Family Feud segment.
The Family Feud segment. It was utterly hilarious.
Low-key gold.
It wasn't the Kardashians, it was the Kart-Dashians.
Yeah.
It's like game cart, by the way. That's what it was, the Kart-Dashians. Yeah. The Family Feud was hilarious. The werewolf tonight's gonna be so good.
Similar.
Thanks for the anonymous $1 donation. How much to get a selfie from Pooh texted to my friend who loves you? I don't know.
What?
How much to get a selfie from Pooh texted to my friend who loves you? I don't know.
Yeah,
Have
that's
to
gonna be millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. One donation.
In a single donation. Even if it's collective, we get to millions.
I'll tweet it.
I'll tweet it out.
I'll tweet it for 20
I'll
bucks.
send a general tweet out of my.
Oh, we have an anonymous number. I'm still not doing it.
The right answer.
In chat, get that Google Voice burner number.
Yeah, so here's a pretty cool skip in the game again. This is a bridge skip. So I'm going to keep this skeleton bird in my mouth. Notice the hollowed out bricks all around right here. It's supposed to trigger the P switch, then come back around and... Actually, I'm now. We'll talk about doing this. Back over here again, sorry. So yeah, they're all hollowed out right now. Supposed to make the bridge happen, but you can just kill all this here. Do that, bounce up.
Ooh.
Keep the sky
Nice
out.
That was really hard.
I don't think we're done yet, even.
No, we're not done yet. And then spit the sky out. Then boost up here. Then get the P switch, go backwards, ignore the whole backtrack part of the game intends in the first place, and then just go right over to the door.
Very
There
nice.
we go.
Origin of streamers with 222. Pooh, just tell us what everyone else's origin name.
In 3 words, what are the rest of our origin names?
No, that's not how the stories work. No, you can't give it in 3 words. Like it's.
I'm sorry.
There's
Is it a funny story?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here's the thing. The reason the stories are so long is because I gotta have time to think through. So you really gotta let it do. Also, I'll do it for $5 a story.
Okay, there you go. That was more so we're thinking.
Yeah, Bert the Bashful. Notice his pants are lowering with each hit.
Oh man, can we still stream this?
TOS.
$5 per hit, guys.
We have Twitch staff.
Gotta
here.
pay for the lawsuit.
Rated E.
Killer save the pants.
Oh, we're all a little red right now.
Bashful.
Why? He's so bashfully exploded.
Get those loot emotes in
Physically
there.
exploded.
Alright, so we got 5 levels left. We already reached the
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're fusioning.
Alright.
Anything you want to do for 48.5?
48.5.
I do some anime yelling during the fusion dance.
Trihex.
Like I will scream a lot.
That's right.
I tell you what, and if we get to 48.50, we can not scream.
We're running a new deal.
So right here, you can use enemy boosting. You're supposed to like make this guy. Yeah. What's happening?
So no more with the $40 says, I'd like 8 stories, please.
Got him.
Got him.
Spikevegeta actually got his. It's a funny story. Spikevegeta's name is actually from the old history books. He's a big history buff. You guys didn't know this. And he's named after a great warrior from Siberia, coincidentally, whose name roughly translates to spike vegetables, but vegetables isn't intimidating.
Doesn't sound quite as good.
Yeah, and there we go.
I forgot I told him.
That's how his name. GlitchCat's pretty easy, as you guys know. He has a cat, and he actually has this like off pixel, and that's the only really way I can describe it. It's kind of sad. It's not Mallow. It's not the one you see. It's another cat. You don't see him too often.
Yeah, he's a little shy.
He's a little shy, but it's kind of weird. Like the way he's like shaped, you can never see him on camera. He's like a glitch, you know. So that's why you never see him show up on camera. It's a spinal problem. It's kind of sad, but so
I'm glad we got to tell his story.
To honor him there for that one.
He appreciates that.
Yeah, Mitch's name. He actually got. Have you guys ever seen the movie Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mitch's uncle actually worked on that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like a family name, Flower Power, and then his first name's Mitch.
And his first name's Mitch.
MitchFlowerPower Flip Plan. Yo, real quick, TDR, thank you for the $20. Tang Ang, thank you for the $200. Tang Ang the homie. As usual, I love the Yoshi's Island playthrough, and thanks for dealing with sabotage. But no sabotage from me. Maybe we get 40 stories from Pooh instead. Rapid fire stories, Pooh.
I know.
Continue.
Why do there's not 40 people here?
There could be.
Just reading in chat. Your story.
Yeah, Alley Cat. She got her name actually. It's pretty. I mean, that one's pretty self-explanatory. She found a cat in an alley, guys.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. That one's pretty easy. Xwater. His name's kind of weird. He never. It's kind of strange. When he was a kid, he never drank water. It was like he was like anti-water. Like he like you know those cigarette signs with like the little thing for smoking. He had one of those and water in his house as a kid. Like he just Gatorade. So
it was an allergy. I had to. It was a struggle for me.
Xwater. Yeah. So that's how he got that name.
Allergy.
Nobletofu got his name actually because he went to England a long time ago, and not too long ago, probably like 5 years now. Was it 6 years? Yeah, 5 or 6 years ago. He went to England and he met royalty. Met the Queen. Was it the Queen?
It was her son.
It was her son.
Queen's son.
Prince Harry?
Yeah.
Prince Harry. So Prince Harry, they happened to both be eating at a vegetarian place. And joking around, he knighted his piece of tofu that he had right there. So your tofu is now a noble.
It all makes so much sense.
So that one happened. Dode just really likes shapes. That's just
That's no doubt.
a big. You guys don't know this, but he's a big geometry buff, like huge
Geometry.
And I already did Barbs and Trihexes, so there we go.
We got one more. Phil the Turtle donates $20 and says, "What's my origin story?"
Filthy turtle.
Filthy. Oh,
yeah, we're in there now.
Filthy. I get it.
He's a tortoise that doesn't bathe. A dry tortoise.
That's so awesome. You learned how to donate as a turtle.
DMAC with the $10. I hope Trihex and Spike have been practicing Fusion since SGDQ 2013. Last time the Fusion came out looking like fat. Goatkins? Gotenks. Okay, see, I'm not a Dragon Ball Z. I've embarrassed myself. Also, I'd like 2 stories from Pooh, please. We're really racking up the stories here. Dakula with the $5. I suppose, shall we hear a story about my name, and while no one can seem to pronounce it correctly, because I know I didn't. Thanks, Dakula, you're the man.
Dakula, it's like, Dakula. Kuleo. He just didn't know it.
I love that song, dog.
No.
That's on my
He didn't-
MP3 right now.
That's what he thought they said. You know, like if you ever sung the words to a song, but it's been wrong.
It's very
Kronog with the $20, 100K for 6 hours of poo story time.
Y'all heard it.
All right, listen.
Into $100,000.
We'll go out. We'll stream at the campfire. We'll have a little campfire story with poo.
No, I'm done with those. Cut him off, guys.
So,
All right, poo story shop is closed for the day.
So I'm currently in 4-6 right now, which is home of both another really sick auto scroll skip. That's gonna be pretty hard to do. And there is a helicopter skip, which I'm gonna do right now. So helicopter's there. You could ride that. It's pretty cool to ride. Yoshi Cop's a pretty cool thing, but what do you do this?
And you've got the Kamek coming at you, just like in Invictus. Or in the,
yeah.
Or in the actual game.
Yeah.
Invictus more famous than Yoshi's Island now.
I can't believe Yoshi's Island's still that fun.
Yeah, right. Really.
Woo!
That was
Yo,
great.
that was hot.
That was hot. It was hot enough to clap. Take some of the steam out of the room. Can you believe everybody in this room tonight is going to be in the DDR tournament?
Everybody?
The body heat. Oh, it's going to be so good.
We're
gonna
gonna rotate.
We're going to play doubles, dude.
I think we only have one pad.
We're going to play quads. Squad quads.
Dibs on back. Each person gets a bucket.
Yeah, one each, man.
I'm
Somehow there'll be less sweat
I'm
on
excited
that.
to see the DDR. Like, I'm excited to see who's really good at DDR.
Hey, we got maybe one more story. Mr. Shasta with the $50.
Hey,
Thanks for letting me promote Calithon here on Monday. It was really cool hanging out here that day and beating everyone in Pokemon Stadium 2 minigames. Hoping the best for the rest of the event. Also, Pooh, what's my origin story? If you maybe got one more in you for
Mr. Shasta?
Yeah.
Oh man. See, I thought everyone already knew his story. Like, it's, for you guys who don't know, Mr. Shasta's a very famous speedrunner here. Also runs Calithon, which is a great event. This is the hot skip. Sorry, can I wait till after the skip's over?
Yeah, let's let him be hot.
Let me go eat that.
Oh, just to skip it.
Okay, so Mr. Shasta's origin story, actually, and a lot of people think it's from the mountain in California. It's not, coincidentally. It's actually a combination of his two favorite fictional characters, which is Shaft, obviously, and Santa. So,
Santa's fictional?
Yeah. Who's the baddest man that gives you all the presents? Shasta, like that. So, yeah.
Yo, N-Pit with the $25. Y'all looking good today. Let's hear that Frozen dance scream.
Oh, man, come on.
Well, we're coming up on it. Tengang again with the 200. Thank you so much. I think I want to see Trihex scream.
All right.
I got you.
Is
We're
that
like
right?
an hour, like.
We are past 4,800 as well. Thank you guys
48,000.
so much. 48,000. I don't.
We downgraded.
I think I could math by now.
I think I could math.
We donated so much that we underflowed.
Right there. So it's a bit war now, right? Between screaming and not screaming?
Oh, no. You're screaming.
I'm screaming?
Oh, they're screaming. They want the scream.
Oh, they want the scream.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, we're going to put that big soundboard to work.
The stream, the dream.
The anonymous $200 donations. It says, and I quote, "Ah."
Is that German?
Is that sure?
It's Russian.
It was actually him just saying hi.
Yeah.
But in
If
German.
you look deep in your GDQ lore, you already know that in order for the proper fusion to happen, me and Vegeta must go Super Saiyan 3 prior to fusing. So,
No doubt.
So we have to power up for like 5 minutes and scream at each other very manly.
We're actually going to have to add an hour to the schedule.
So does that door take you to a different place if it's in a different location?
Correct. Yeah. If it's on
I was actually
foam,
going to ask him.
yeah. If it's on foam, it goes in one area. That's why there's like 3 foam barriers. It's actually really really cool.
All right, well, thanks for doing good work behind the mixer there because we're really getting some hype for the screams. Anonymous with the $50 donation just says, try Galaxy Brain, thank you so much. And Rusix with another $150. Let's hear that scream.
It's Rusix Day!
So the ending of there's actually a mid boss fight in this level within this world because you know the Tap Tap's the little angry spike ball looking little dudes. Well, there is you're supposed to fight him in the original game. You fight him in 6-4 as his own boss fight, but here the golden Tap Tap thing you only see once in 6-8 in the original game is his own boss fight here. So you get to see me fight him, and he's very, very unique as well. It's crazy because he's a whole different mini boss, but he's only in one of the 4 rooms in the final level in the game. Because when you get to Bowser's Castle and Yoshi Island, the original, similar to Super Mario World, it's like you have choices. You can go between rooms 1 through 4 or rooms 5 through 8. So that's pretty cool.
We're getting a lot of these great ones. Your pal, Sean O'Mal, donates $100. This is a nice one. This has been amazing to watch, and thank you all for putting in your own time to raise money for such a great cause. Keep it up. Poo love. And thank you, Saru, as well, for the $5 with no message, but we really appreciate that.
Dropping this.
TV throws. The egg shots in this game are just so sexy.
Yeah, I like doing a little thing here to do that.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
All right, nice kill.
That's clap for murder. that was a painful death I think he just went through.
Yeah, so the idea there is like you're just overloading the game. I'm gonna shoot eggs everywhere. I'm gonna have like 6 eggs ricocheting, breaking the wall down. While doing that, aim facing forward, walking backwards. The game just freaks out because it has to like get all that at one time, and it just despawns the boss fight entirely.
That's
It
pretty
just
sick.
back right to pit.
Let's go right here to the second to last level. We got 4-8, the final normal level. And after that, going into 4E to finish up the run for you guys again. After this, we're going to have the Invictus race. Awesome new Super Mario World hack between race between Dode and nobletofu. Tofu, are you going to win?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Incredible confidence.
Dode, are you gonna?
You gotta be the one to
take
bring him
that?
down.
No. We have got the rivalry of a century here.
Oh my god.
Serious smack talk right now.
I love speedrun smack talk. No one's good at it. Mitch and Pooh, y'all probably smack talked each other successfully once. I mean, but you guys are actual enemies.
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while, I think like it's easy for us because we're such good friends now that it doesn't even matter.
Sure.
And also, there's like with Mario 3, because that's what we primarily race. I know Mitch is better than me,
Right.
but he's not multiple hands better than me. So I still get I still get one every once in a while. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of fun, you know.
Yo, we got one from Masai with the $3. Hi, Eldad. Love your pants and Storks runs.
Hi.
I agree.
Thank you.
We will get to see. I think that's today. We will get to see Eldad do Storks.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. That is tomorrow. But you will get to see that, and I'm sure he'll have the pants.
The poo stomp.
Yeah, I was gonna say there it is. Once you destroy a man's run in the middle of a race because you know you're gonna lose too.
2 times.
But seriously, you hate him, right?
Oh.
Jaku.
Gone.
I like that they used the Kamek that trails you more than once. They only did that in one level in Real Yoshi's Island. I like that they brought that back because it's a cool obstacle.
Keys and clouds.
Oh, what's up, dog?
It's just right there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Right
so,
in
this,
it.
so this level is actually pretty epic because I have to get 4 keys and have to go through 4 rooms, and they all have the foreshadowing of their element. So you have snow, jungle, meadow, field, and
This is like refights.
yeah.
All the monkeys.
Yeah, monkeys always seem like a big issue. Ooh, nice. Big issue
That
in
turn
the
back
zones.
click.
Key.
That room was sick.
Thanks.
That was
Dested with the $10. You'd better run, egg. Trash an egg.
Done.
We just lowered our egg count from 1 to 0 there.
So, also notice too, as I progress, I'm still collecting more keys. It's faster to not deposit keys to unlock the doors you have to go. But as I go further in, I'm losing my egg slots. Keys do consume egg slots here, so I can only currently have 4 eggs because I already have 2 keys.
And you can also have something in your mouth, though, at the same time.
Correct.
Potentially, effectively get a 7th egg.
All these fuzzies here. I don't want to.
Oh, we haven't gotten drunk once.
Rub free.
Very nice.
Baby.
Rub free, baby. Hey, boo-boo. Those fuzzies, man. Those piggy bad seeds.
Last one. Saving the easiest one for last because I don't need as many eggs here. Here, and that. I'm currently low on eggs right now, so I have to go in this room. Now I have 4
Let's side with the
keys.
3. Wait, this is Invictus?
Shout out to Kaiser Man for Kamek. This run already started. This is the prequel.
I did get it. I didn't trust myself at all there. 16 is a safety number for getting those 2 points off screen, and I did get them. I just didn't trust myself on it.
Is there just not supposed to be music in that room?
No, it's really, really low.
Okay, I was wondering if you somehow glitched the music or
No,
trying to be ominous.
The music used there was actually the opening cutscene music that you only hear in the opening cutscene and never again. So it's just really, really low. Again, I believe this game only has like 5 songs total because of the cartridge space limitations. This game was absolutely pushing capacity and system capacity to its absolute max. So this room here is actually pretty cool because it's a big old lap. I'm gonna break the foam here, but I need the key first, so I have to get the key at the end of the room, and it laps all the way back around.
It's kind of like that that one fort where you have to go to the 4 rooms and get the 4 keys and then go in each.
Yeah, like 4 in the original, correct?
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
That's good though. I'm glad you remember it. It's a very memorable, really awesome level design too. 25 coins, so we're good on that now.
Nice second run.
Oh, man,
Big.
That's a big red door.
Jumbo red door.
Is this the boss?
So what?
Just mute dialogue. Golden Yoshi, so we meet again. Isn't this wonderful? Sarcasm. He wakes up. Bowser, you will dispose of this pest, won't you? Can't make you big sissy. Get out of here.
The ground pound.
Wow. Wow. That's how you do it.
Glad their relationship stayed so healthy.
That's how you beat Invictus.
You're the chosen Yoshi? Die.
Are we about to see a certain elements in Failstream?
I would have been really disappointed if you wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I was waiting.
So yeah, narrative lore in this game, it's called Golden Yoshi's Island, the Rom-Hack, because at the end of the game here, Golden Yoshi is the one who rises to stop Baby Bowser this time. So he was yapping about how I'm the chosen one, and that I'm not a big deal or a threat.
But is this more or less the same fight from the vanilla?
Correct, it is.
Which always seemed incredibly hard to actually optimize, like where you have to aim your shots and everything.
Yeah, I always thought this was such a cool, crazy fight, the way... Because it's the only time when you're shooting eggs, like, into the background.
Right.
And it's one of the only bosses that, like, is, like, physically attacking you.
3 hours.
Yeah, he's basing it off of stuff in the background, like lines on the background, I'm assuming, to try to aim his shots based on where he is.
Got him.
Shot.
Right in his forehead.
It's a little small, tough to see what I want to look at, but yeah, I'm not too far off.
Right in his mouth.
Right in the top of the lip.
Pow, right in the kiss.
Nice. Right in the nostril. He won't be able to breathe for a week.
Hey.
Oh. Nice shots. From downtown.
Man, nice shoot attack.
He's on fire!
It's a lot of hits, and I mean, that's not too far out.
Oh, right in the eye. He can't see. Nice.
So I reset at the final hit confirm because the game does autosave at that point. You would then have to watch the credits, and then you are forced into a forced reset anyway. So just reset as soon as you can, because 4E is now unlocked. So final level in the game, it's called Castle's Masterpiece Set. It's a pretty long level. It does involve a lot of red coin duping, and involves a lot of tech in general, so you feel free to...
But wait, there's more.
It involves Poochie tech.
Also, best Yoshi, Black Yoshi. If you played Yoshi's Story, then you know that the black and white Yoshi are the rarest ones, so you can enjoy seeing them here. Another small aesthetic with the Rom-Hack of Yoshi Island here is that in the original Yoshi Island game, all the Yoshis have the same colored boots, but here they have unique colored boots, and it helps a lot. It looks way better. So a little small touch there, I thought you appreciate.
Love those kind of things. Rom-Hacks, just those little things that you can miss.
Mm-hmm.
Did we mention Sorry, did we mention who the author or who created this Rom-Hack?
Oh, yeah, the creator of Golden Yoshi Island is indeed Golden Yoshi.
Oh, well.
Oh, this is them.
But it was also done by the Golden Yoshi Island dev team because the original version of the game is like a lot longer. Like he was a very ambitious person, so the original game is like has like 6 worlds and a bunch of levels, and it's just like way long for speedrunning it. Like it's a 4.5 hour long 100% speedrun.
Wow.
But the aim was to make it more marathon friendly. A special modified version that had like the quote unquote the fastest levels and the most tech involved. So we trimmed it down to being as long as vanilla, so that exhibitions like this can actually like show it off. Because who's gonna like watch a 4-hour long run or whatever.
Massol with the $3. Seriously, time for me to hit the hay or go to Barb. Greetings from Finland. Love what you do. Yo, try. Hi, Finland.
Thank you guys all for the generosity. Only you're looking at $1,155.82 away from $50,000. That'd be awesome to see here very soon.
Woo!
Woo! Sure.
We did get all the incentives unlocked for this run right now.
Yeah, already nearly 4K raised during this run.
We smashed it, man.
That's spicy.
Yeah, what's that chain?
Trihex, bringing it in.
Actually, I think we actually have 2 more incentives to announce right now.
Oh.
Regarding Invictus.
Whoa. Let's all keep calm.
Regarding Invictus, this is breaking news coming right out of the bedroom right now, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 more incentives to announce.
Yeah, we do.
At $50,000, there will be a Invictus tower climb race between GlitchCat, Dode, Grand Pooh Bear, and Nobletofu. I think LinkDead might get in it too.
Yeah, nobletofu.
Yeah, okay. A 4-way race. At 5250, 50,000.
Yeah, 50,000.
52,000.
Hated me.
I can't even pronounce it. 5250, okay? 5250. Dode will actually do the wall climb one-handed. The entire tower one-handed even. So at 50,000, we'll get the Invictus wall climb race. At 5250, Dode will do it one-handed even. Which doesn't really pose well for our chances in the race, apparently, if he's doing it one-handed. But that will happen.
Yes, we'll
That's
see
gonna
it.
be awesome.
Dode immediately regrets this decision.
Wait, did Dode know about that?
Yeah, he offered it.
Right. Dode's like, wait, what?
Offered.
And along with that, not LinkDeadX2 donates $1. Will we see the best Super Mario World Rom-Hack ever created? Super Slope Muncher?
No.
There you have it.
Dode can beat it telepathically.
Use the force, Dode.
This is, in fact, day 3 of the event.
Yeah, so I'm taking the arrow dial in an unintended manner and like getting up here way quicker than I should be. This level's like a 10-minute long level normally, but we beat it in about 5 because I'm skipping a lot of backtrack stuff we have to do otherwise.
The West Dude donates $25 and says, "Where is the bald man? He brings all the celebratory hands in the air to the yard. And Barb, we only pick on you because we love you, platonically. Also, let's see some oven mitts."
Oh man, the
But
other
was that a 50?
No, that's
50.
Hey,
Yeah, it was.
you only need one hand.
One hand oven
You
mitts
need
because
one mitt
that's
for
a
a minute.
$25 donation, 50 for 2 mitts,
Okay.
25
That's
for
your
one,
choice.
So.
All right, and go.
Let me think. Right, do I want to use? If I do mouth to.
Optimal
Okay.
bit strength.
All right, go for it.
All right, we're going.
Ooh, he's trying.
Oh, he's trying.
Oh, he's angling it. The angle god. That's what they call him. Yeah, it's a funny story how he got that.
How'd he get that?
Well, he used to build bridges, you see.
Oh no!
There's
the
always
perfect time.
fuzzies, dude.
Why?
Not the bee.
I don't like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh. 5 seconds. Oh, keeping it drunk. Welcome to the fuzzy town. All right, you're done.
He's just going through the fuzzies now.
He tried for a while to dodge him.
Once you touch one, you might as well touch them all.
You're fuzzy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, reminder, it changes the hitbox on everything too. Everything gets all swervy and it makes it like. And Yoshi walks, like you want to keep jumping like bunny hop because Yoshi just walks all slurred and drunk and he'll just go backwards randomly when you're holding forward the entire time.
His eyes kind of freak out too.
Yeah, it's a. Yeah, it's an exciting time ahead, man. I'm really looking forward to once we can get a better editor made for Yoshi, then I think I think even the SMW scene would embrace the possibility of trying out making some Yoshi Rom-Hacks. Because we have a very, very, very small amount of them right now. Like, again, not even like 10 total, if I recall correctly. It's because of what it takes to like make the game, make the ROM-hacks compared to even SMW because of Lunar Magic. So, in the next year and a half, I'm hoping that we're able to collab together and rebuild the editor essentially. Because once that happens, I think a lot of SMW people would cross over and try making some stuff out.
With the help of some friends, that might be able to be a reality too.
I don't know, man. We've been trying to get an SMB3 one for years, and
A decent one.
Things are
Nice, dude.
I want to see some really sweet stuff in this game too.
Yeah, I feel like
Some
there's all
Carl
sorts
has
of
a bunch of glitch levels there.
Right? Yeah.
When I said I was interested in Really? You.
Right, so 14.
Rock! Yeah! That's so true.
We got a double do both these guys.
Nice.
17 and 3 from this dude.
Nice.
So
good. And the bonus skip.
And the bonus skip on top of it.
It actually does matter because timing ends once the scorecard on the level select screen flips around. So that you have the incentive to actually get a bonus skip here.
Yeah.
And there you go, boys.
Time.
GG, buddy.
GG. Yeah.
So I think there was something about some frozen.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Here, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn this over to you.
Also,
you...
small coil life here. We added a level select code where you can warp to the credits. Because in Vanilla Yoshi Island, you remember you reset at the end of the boss fight, so you never see them. You just get this like bittersweet nothing ending.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
So,
cool.
Custom credits.
Hey, Trihex. Yeah, that's
Yeah, shoutouts to Xenon's Edge. Shoutouts to SMW Central. Shoutouts to what else am I forgetting here? Raphael the Raven, Real, I Got Bored, Guma Patrol, Carl Sagan. They're all listening here right now, obviously. But yeah, and of course Golden Yoshi for making the original Rom-Hack way back in 2008. So it's been around for a long time now. And I'm also very excited for more to come with the Yoshi scene. So thank you all again for allowing me to say that. And of course, shout out to
all right, we need
5K.
a scream and a dance, baby.
All right, tell me. Why did this go here? It's like you so like you know it. You taught me last time.
Okay,
This
all right.
is Boo Saga. This was like late in the show.
All right, so you want to get your legs kind of in a diamond formation.
Yeah, that's right.
I wish you guys could see this.
Right. Okay. You got that. Arms.
Okay.
Fold out like this.
Okay, yeah, that's
notice,
right.
Notice the thumbs are like indented like that.
Yeah, we don't want to mess this up. I want to be fat go time.
Right, of course.
No doubt.
Boo!
Okay, yeah. I'll work with
Then
the
you
space
come
I got.
in egg perpendicular like this. You got
Like
it?
this?
Like
Yeah.
really perpendicular
Knee out, no doubt.
Got
no
it.
Doubt.
Then you bring it in.
And then you bring it in hot. Okay, yeah.
Remember,
So, okay.
important that we're symmetrical, else we're gonna be.
Oh
fat.
yeah, no, I don't.
You got that?
Life as a fat guy would be terrible.
Thank you, the Angry
All right,
Cow, for
great.
the $25 donation. We really appreciate it.
All right, so
Yeah.
am I allowed to yell now because I have to yell?
Yes.
All right. Good.
Yeah,
All right,
we
so
go. Yeah,
ready to power up?
Yeah. We're like 3 blue. We're huge right now.
You ready to fuse?
Oh yeah, I've got my chest puffed out as much as it'll go.
All right.
We're
Begin.
okay.
Fusion!
And then we turn into Alan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Invictus coming up. Dode versus nobletofu in just a few minutes. Again, we got those 2 donation goals to get in for that. If you want to see the tower climb, get us a 50K. If you want to see the tower climb one-handed, 5250. We're trying to get 55 to beat last year's total here today. So let's make that happen. We'll be right back with Invictus.